Good evening, everyone. It's nice to be back. So, with what's been going on, we are going to be playing, and tonight we are going to be wrapping up Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door Remake. And honestly, what can I say? It's been, so far, it's just been a really, really refreshing one-to-one remake of the original Thousand Year Door. And there's honestly nothing I can't really complain about it. It's pretty much the game. Only thing I could have really said throughout the experience so far is just, again, the audio design is just a little off and a little worse for wear in this game, but that is it. Like, all the low quality of life stuff I've either haven't noticed or appreciated, and yeah, it's been a treat. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time. And again, I own the original. It's not going anywhere. I think some of the badge changes here are for the better. Hammer Toss is for the worse. But I generally do not have anything bad to say about it. I'm actually really impressed with this. And, I am kind of looking forward to seeing it, I'm not saying I'm looking forward to see it end. But, I've been enjoying the journey. I've been enjoying just revisiting it. So, without further ado, we are going to return and finally finish this game's last chapter. But yeah, going into this, just so that I'm well stocked up, honestly, I have, a good chunk of life shrooms. I have too many ultra shrooms. I don't know what to deal with. And you know what? I am going to be showing off the space food at some point this session, because, and I hope it does what I want it to. Because this item has something really strange, for lack of a better word, but it's only like a 50% chance of it happening. So with that, it's kind of a coin toss once you really get down to it. And just before I forget, is there any... Nope, no other... I didn't miss any titles so far, so we're all good to go here. And just for one final review, so I can refresh myself. Let's see what badges I have, because it has been a while. So 2 defend pluses, 2 power pluses, a couple feeling fines. I might actually pop in a feeling fine on Mario if I get enough BP. If there's anything here I can really sacrifice. Fire Drive for a decent AoE. P down, D up, just for a little cheaper extra attack bump. I'm gonna need Ice Power this chapter, otherwise I drop it now. And 3 Close Calls, and 1 Mega Rush plus, 4 Power Rushes. I think I'm good on that front. And with that, multi-bounce for also a decent AoE. Yeah, no, I think I'm just going to keep one of these in reserve just so I can get feeling fine. Once I hit a certain point, I'm probably going to get rid of Ice Power for the rest of the playthrough, and then I'll probably pop in feeling fine. So after that, it should mostly be... After that, I should just mostly be running with FP increases. I never really intended to do a Danger Mario playthrough. This is my first time I've actually... played around with Danger Mario and like, holy shit, they are not kidding when they say that it's broken. Like, even when, I think I've gotten a nut hit once where it would have killed me. And that was in the overworld, where I just happened to miss where I just happened to miss something. Or, just fail to dodge an overworld attack. And that was it. Part of me is thinking I should be walking around with more life shrooms, but I think I'm going to be fine. I think we have everything down here. And you know what? Since this is one of those things, I like how all the partners are present when you go into the door at this version. But you know what? Since Goombella started this journey with us, it's only fair, I think, we drag her in, to the end. I'm just gonna ignore you. And... I never noticed this chanting. Did they add it? Did they add this chanting to this chat, or to this track? Just for right now. What kept you, Mario? Anyway, there's nobody here. As such, I can only completely use some special method to pass through the door. That seems kind of iffy. That's Professor Flankley, head of the archaeology department of UGoom. He's researching legendary treasure here. I totally respect him. You know the famous Professor Colorado? He was a student of Professor Frankley's. Yeah, they somehow managed to phase through this door. It's all come down to this now, Mario. Hold aloft the last crystal star. It's weird. I kind of like how they added the actual crystal stars texture here. So it's like very prismatic. It actually does make it stand out a bit more. Even though the rest of them kind of look like foily, like aluminum foil, but I like the design on that one. Anyway, time to break down this door. Oh, I hope no one else is getting that slowdown. Look, the door! At long last, the entrance to the Palace of Shadow has been opened! Poor Peach falls victim to that fiend before he takes over the world! Must rescue the princess and stop this cataclysm! Come on, Mario. Nope. Let's go into the suspicious darkness. Oh. I really like the music sting they added here. Oh, I like that music sting. That is perfectly foreboding. That is nice. The 1,000-year door. The whole reason we came here, the game's namesake. Well. I just noticed the floor here is a retexture of Bogley Woods. It's just not prismatic. Take it someone was a fan. Ugh, this place is freaky, but we don't have a choice, Mario. Gotta get in there and save Peach before this gets out of hand. Come on, Mario. Yep. So, like, the whole game kind of, like, leads up to, like, this moment in this, like, final dungeon. And I don't know what it is. There's just something... This is just fitting. Like, I wasn't sure what you'd expect, like, going into it initially. Like, loading the whole game up. Is there something down here? Oh. Again, I don't have enough space. Yeah, I'll just drop that for now. But no, this definitely has, like, a weird, like, an otherworldly realness to it. Oh yeah, Danger Mario. Right. So before we wipe this poor Swoopula off the face of the planet, let's see what you gotta say about this. That's a Swoopla, an airborne blood-sucking bat-like thing. Max HP is 9, attack is 4, and defense is 0. As if losing HP wasn't... Wow. As if losing HP wasn't bad enough, this little creep adds yours to its own. Oh, totally gross. Don't let it bite me. Well, I mean, I think I do this thing's health, like, almost 2 times over. Oh wow, they even got rid of, like, the normal battle theme here. Just to, like, sell the creepiness of the place. Don't really need the Dizzy Dial. You know what, let's just hammer it. Just swack it with a hammer, because you don't get that often. Well, that's going to be pretty helpful. It's not going to suck on the blood, or suck on Mario, so I think we're good there. Gonna save up on some of the FP. I mean, I have plenty of it, but I'm gonna do a coin toss. I should be good. Oh. Nope. Guess not. Well, this thing's screwed either way, so bye-bye. Yeah, no, the fact that we don't get the normal battle theme here, like, it really does add to the ambiance of this place. I mean, we are... Oh, missed that jump. Gradual HP recovery, okay. I'll have Goombella go ahead. And you know what? I'm not going to Rally Wink just yet. But I am going to multi-bounce. There we go. Now, this... Okay, if I was to... Oh, shit! That was not intentional. I was gonna say, yeah, no, if there's any place I expect it to be, oh, Shooting Star. I do more damage with 2 FP, though. Like, it's nutty. I can totally see why, like, people run Danger Mario. It just snaps the game in half. What do you got? Mr. Softener. Huh. It's a... nah, the Power Punch is still better. And just so I can get a tattle on you... we are going to just walk into them instead of crushing their skulls with a hammer. You know, if it's one thing I kind of like about, or I found funny about older fantasy games, that's a Dry Bones. It's a former Koopa whose spirit animates its bones. Ugh, that's freaky. Max HP is 8, attack is 5, and defense is 2. If HP goes down to 0, collapses into a pile, but eventually rise again. Fire and explosions will put a permanent end to it, getting back up, though. Dry Bones will sometimes build friends if it feels outnumbered. You don't take them all out close together, they'll just keep coming back. Let's wipe out once and for all. These things totally freak me out. I mean, I know zombies have kind of been, like, you know, joked in vogue for just being a thing. You know, like, oh, they're zombies, just outrun them, shoot them in the head. But I'm sorry, if you saw a shambling corpse of, like, some former relative, or, like, some dude in the neighborhood, like, I think you'd be freaked out, too. And then just imagine seeing them, like, reconstruct each other. Ugh, that would actually be pretty messed up. Well, since I can quick swap, I'm gonna swap and get Vivian out. And I'm just gonna have Vivian just punch this guy. I mean, it's not going to instant kill it, because again, just Mario does way, way, way more damage across the board here. But, you know, one extra fire damage wouldn't be so bad. Yeah, Vivian can take this out. Let's give her something to do. And while I'm here, you know what, that thing's good. Burn on the start of its next turn anyway. You know what, let's use this for some HP and FP recovery. Not too concerned. See if I can at least avoid the poison shroom first. And there's the second one. It's enough to top off Vivian and give us a decent amount of FP, so I'm not too concerned. Yep. That was pretty easy. I also love, like, the little callback to, like, you know, the old Fortress theme. You'll hear a bit of it if you're paying attention in the background. But honestly, like, I think this is one of those cases. Like, so far, I've been pretty ambivalent. I've been fairly ambivalent about the whole, like, the different soundtrack in this game. But this is honestly one of the themes where I think this is actually a better cover of, I think this is actually a better cover of the, of, like, the level here. Yeah, no, I think this is actually... Yeah, I think this is a step up. It just sounds like a more, it has more of, like, a creepy, you know, ancient, you know, kind of like ancient ruin, ancient, like, forbidden zone. Unlike the rest of the game that you don't really see as much. And there's the callback to the old Mario theme, or old Fortress theme. So again, like, they can add that, do all this, like, really up the soundtrack here, and still add some, you know, fun little callbacks. X, B, A, B, B, Zababa, or Zabu. I can't pronounce that. I can't even, like, try to joke about that one. But am I burning through FP more than I should? Probably, but I mean, I'm getting my, you know, some good start points here, so I'll probably level up shortly. Again, at this point, if I get enough FP, I don't have to worry about much. But if there's one thing I am going to have to do here, it's... Oh. Okay. I gotta have this thing hit me. Oh, okay, nice. So yeah, these things are actually now... With all, like, the raw power I have, these things are weak enough for me just to... Wow. It just lets first attack, or first bump. This is a bombshell build. These things are apparently shut up by bombshell build blasters. Max HP is 3, attack is 6, defense is 2. Attack is high, its HP is low, so kill it before it takes you out. And again, if you focus on these guys, you'll never win. Now, unfortunately, we don't have any of the blasters right now, but at the very least... We did take out a golden bullet. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it's probably... I get what they're going for there. You know, ancient palace filled with wealth. They're using gold as, like, ammunition. But, I mean, I don't know. I think it'd make more sense for it to be a silver bullet. I don't know. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Anyway, Goombella, let's see what the bombshell build blaster... I'm surprised I said that without stumbling over my words. So probably like the first one, it's gonna have a shit ton of defense and, you know, attacking directly. That's a bombshell build blaster, file bombshell bills. Makes sense, right? Max HP is 10, defense is 4. It's really, really tough. Yeah, hard to hurt this guy. The thing is, if you don't take it out, it'll keep shooting bombshell bills at you. So I gotta figure out a way to beat it and fast. I don't know, I'm just gonna jump on it. That seems to be my plan. It's been working so far. But no, I really do like how, I really do like how, again, they took the song here. I really like that. Oh! Okay, so this is the one room in the game, the one place where this one badge, the Go Slow badge, is actually worthwhile. Because if you run... Oh, what are you? All or nothing. Boost attack by properly executing action commands. Drops to 0 if failed. You know, I might as well equip it. Because, like, it's not often where I will fudge an action command here. But yeah, no, if you run around, it's very, very, very easy to whiff. It's very easy to just whiff the... Like, I'll show you. it's very easy to overshoot and just run into the spikes here. Ooh, that's also 4 BP. I think I'm really good on the offensive front here. I think I'm like really, really good on the offensive front here, so I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, if you use the Go Slow badge, like, it's very easy for stuff like that to happen. And I just found, like, lightly touching the control stick just frustrating. It's like, just slightly frustrating enough for me not to want to do it. So the Go Slow badge. Oh, shit. Is helpful enough. Oh, okay. As soon as I, you know, talk up the merits of the Go Slow badge, I keep getting skewered. Now, do you have a friend? Nope, just you? Yeah, some BP, or star points I get. I also like how they can't call it, like, abbreviate SP for, like, special points and SP for star points. Just because, again, they, like, make the same acronym. Let me go through. Well, you know what? I can probably... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to Sweet Treat, and then I'm just going to Rally Wink it. Because, yeah, no, Rally Wink is the best move in the game. And, like, at this point, there's, like, you can see why. Okay, maybe not. Okay, can I get another heal? Wow, I'm really lacking on the FP recovery there. I was hoping I'd be able to offset the cost of Rally Wink, but I guess that's not going to happen. I'm going to be in the hole by 1. Perfect. Oh, this has to... Of course. Well, hopefully I don't miss. Good. Because the whole reason I want to take that fight was, you know, to get some of my HP back. So where else? Ooh. Now luckily it's like pretty much gridded off. Are you going to pop? Gonna pop out? Yep. I wouldn't be surprised if they did, you know, something like this near the end. And yeah, now that's the one and only room where Go Slow is ever needed. I am not kidding. This badge is now completely useless outside that one place, and even then, not really needed. I'm just really impatient. And hello, you are why I have ice power. I mean, I love, like, that thing. One of my favorite enemy tropes in video games is just recolored enemies. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm just a sucker for, like, regular enemies that are just in a different coat of paint, or especially if they're, like, bosses that are recolored and show up later. That's a Phantom Ember. It's an angry spirit born of hatred and confusion. So, I'm not too cool with this thing. Ugh. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, defense is 0. Take damage if you touch it, and something even worse will happen if you attack with fire. Attacks you might catch on fire, so try to guard well. Let's send this ghoul back to the grave, okay? Please? I'm just gonna jump on it. Again, only reason why I have ice power. Because, again, why would I want to minimize, like, the jump? The fact that I can build Mario specifically around, like, his jumping ability. Oh, that's actually useful. What am I gonna grab? Use sheet. What am I gonna toss? Courage Shell. Because taking no damage is better than taking less damage. Now, there's a couple ways you could do this. You could do Vivian. I personally prefer just, you know... Whew. I'll pay 20 coins just to up my FP back to normal. But yeah, I think you could use Vivian for that, but that, you know what, I appreciate that about this game. I forget the gimmick for this room. Oh no, wait, I think I remember it. But yeah, that's one of these things I kind of appreciate the game for. Like, if you design the levels so that you can use, you know, a more efficient, slightly riskier but more efficient, or a slightly riskier but more efficient means of movement for, like, those puzzles, the game lets you do that. Any word on this? There are some weird colored bones. Very suspicious. I feel like I've seen something like them before. Guess we're not going to get much further without checking them out, are we? I know, like, bones, like, of all the bone colors we've seen so far, we've seen, like, dusty old, like, brown bones. We've seen red bones, which, you know, kind of like a gruesome image here, but if, like, freshly, like, flayed something, those bones are going to be red, of the creature you just flayed. We have, you know, bleached white bones. Just imagine seeing a skeleton that's, like, rotted from necrosis. None shall pass by. Why am I doing this voice for this? I know this is supposed to be, like, you know, a creepy thing, but I just think of this thing as like a blob. Let those who would disturb or lead fall into the endless depths of endless darkness. Probably not what they're going for. May the intruder never find the beauty before. Okay. Well, time to carve a hole through this. And this is actually one of the few rooms in the game where if you let these things carry you to the entrance, you just die. You get game over here. Part of me would want to show it off, but again, I don't want to get a single game over this playthrough. Otherwise, I would have totally read that Ghost's Diary. There you are. Come on. And unfortunately, don't let us get a first strike, but, you know, you're a mini-boss, so makes sense. Yo, they made it... Did they make another, like, version of this song? Did they make another version of this just for this part of the palace? Because this mini-boss theme does sound a little different from earlier in the game. Anyway, let's tattle on, of course, the Dark Bones. Was that what it was? Yep, it's the Dark Bones, the baddest of the Bones game. Max HP is 20, attack is 5, defense is 2. When its HP goes down to 0, it collapses into a pile, but eventually rise again. Fire and explosions put a permanent end to the thing. Its HP is so high, it'll be hard to take it down. Again, our bones, it sometimes builds friends if it feels outnumbered. Pretty tough enemy. You better take it and its buddies out all at once. Well, don't have to tell me twice. Especially when I get rid of that one that has a spike pouch. Because last thing I want is him using that. Oh. Is he gonna get free? Nope! Okay, the stage just wiped him out. Seriously, what are you gonna do, mate? How disappointing for him. Not for me, this is gonna be fun. You know what, just to get rid of the rest of the fire here. Might as well just torch the undead, you know? Just get rid of everything, just ignite it, let the undead burn. It's not coming back. And with this, I am going to up my FP. Because again, at this point, the more special attacks I can just keep throwing out, the better. Kind of worried about my longevity for like some of the super bosses that are going to be popping up soon, but never know. You got a palace key, a key for the door in the Palace of Shadow. Oh, I wonder what that lock's going to do. Let's just give this a quick chunk. Oh, they even added like a guitar rock sort of thing to this. I'm just gonna come back for that. Because, like, again, I have so much inventory space. Okay, I managed to check this one first. Now, if I wasn't so busted, like, this would be one of the few enemies where I'd actually bring this mouse for. Just because, again, being able to cut solid HP through a high defense enemy Again, that's kind of like her one and only niche, which is a shame, but you know what? It works, and there's some enemies where you just kind of need that. We'll clean this up. And let's take care of its buddy. How much HP do you guys have again? 8? 9? Let's say 10. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, just have Koops just kind of bowl them away, but don't really have that option at the moment. I know, it's kind of scary. Like, the one way... No, I just realized. As long as I can keep getting Mega Rush badges, which, again, they exist at the Piranha Parlor, BP is also my attack boost. That might be helpful. Wait, let's wrap this guy up and... taken care of. Nice. Still, making steady progress in through here. And again, I kind of like how we're just descending deeper into, just into this space. Ooh, 2 combo. But you know, there's something that I'm just kind of noticing now. Like, the color scheme of, like, the carpet really... it matches, like, the battle stage here. I'm actually not sure why they went with the red. I mean, we don't really have, like, a lot of, like, vibrant reds or anything in much of the game. Like, the only place I can think of is, like, Flurry's house. But other than that, like... I wonder why they went with this design. For, like, you know... Ancient Palace. I mean, I guess, like, you know, palaces have, like, you know, the red carpet and everything, the massive... Oh, okay. You guys just want to duke this out, or... Actually, while we're here, you know what? We'll just get Bobbery in this. I think I have all of you tattled out. There's not much I can really add to this fight. Oh, Bobbery can only hit people in the first row. Right. Because I know these guys have a weakness, but to explosions. Well, let's just... Oh! Oh, he can actually tap... Oh, I think that's new. I think that's actually really new. I think Bobbery would have been forced to attack the corpse in the front. I could be misremembering this. Well, Bobbery, blow this thing away. Keep missing that stylish timing. I'm trying to, like, time it as he lands, but I think it's shortly after. That's all cleared away. Oh! That's the jump on him. I mean, at this point, I really don't need to, At this point, I really do not need to, you know, just ground pound them. Just to, you know, get some extra damage, because, I mean, it's more than enough. I'm doing more than enough, and I know I keep hammering on just about how busted this is, but I've never... We can get rid of the spite pouch. Because even if I have more health, I would totally run something like the spite pouch, zap tap, and, you know, just have some enemies, you know, enemies who go to hurt me will hurt themselves. You know, I think that'd be a fun build. Like a fun, like, different type of character build for Mario, like, to pal around with. Just having, you know, alternate, you know, kind of like the exact opposite of the Danger Mario build, just, I don't know, Beef Mario? Voodoo Mario? Yeah, I think that's what I would call it, Voodoo Mario. You know, because every time you attack him, it just gets bounced back to you. Just bulk up on HP and items like that. D down, D up. Could be helpful for, you know, Koops. But for most of the partners, I just don't seem to be... Doesn't seem to be like a good draw. You are effectively useless. I can do what you do for 2 BP. Okay. Oh, this room. It's a puzzle. Now, yeah, no, with this room, it took me forever to realize what this puzzle, the solution to this puzzle was. I think I just got lucky, like, really, and just kind of, like, brute force the whole thing. But if you have decent situational awareness, which, admittedly, I don't, it just highlights... You know, you just look for the lit torch in the background. But no, since I didn't get that, because again, when I first played through this game, I was incredibly dense. I just got lucky and just, you know, this room, yes, 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 no, this room, yes, 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 no, this room, yes, 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 no, and so on and so forth. Well, and since are all these lit? No, okay, this is a fun twist on it. You gotta go back the way you came. That's actually a really fun twist. So if we go back up in here. Yeah, and honestly, just for these type of puzzle rooms, going back the way you came, I always think is a cool idea. Oh wow, we're here already. Got a neat little observatory palace in the palace. Well now, it seems to get past one dodgy room and find another. This region's rather like an underground city. What is this place? Honestly, this is nice. Minus the actual chain shops. Oh shit, that counted as an attack! Okay. Lucky it is. Goombella, get out here. Because I am going to tattle on the actual chain shops. You know, it's kind of funny how... Not really funny. It's weird how some enemies, like, natural, like, official art versions are, like, the most powerful versions of them. Like, you know, regular Goombas, weakest characters in the game. Then you have to get, like, you know, Gloombas or, you know, Hyper Goombas or something to be, like, the strongest enemy. But, you know, the red chain chomps, nah, they're just chain chomps that are red, you know, probably pissed off and all angry as shit. They're fine. Actual regular chain chomps? Nope, these guys are the strongest version. And, like, there's another enemy in this game that has that. And I just find it weird how it goes all picky and choosy. It's a chain chomp. I hate to be chomped by those teeth. They look nasty. Max HP is 7, attack is 6, and defense is 5. His body's hard, so most attacks won't do much. Plus, he can't damage it with fire or ice attacks. Luckily, he has low HP, so he can take down with a special move or an item. Chain chomps are like super pumped all the time. Don't they ever get tired? I think everyone here has at least had one pet, or has seen one pet in their life, that no matter how much you try to hype them up or calm them down, they are just hyper all the time. And just enough damage to take him out. Anyway, we are going to have to take care of the second set of chomps. And, you know, it's only 10, but you know what? Did I even... Oh, no, just 4. I was wondering if I even recovered any FP from that. And you know what? While we're here, instead of risking anything, let's just use Bobbery's good old-fashioned invincibility. I mean, it's not going to do much, but it's better than nothing. Yeah, a whole whopping... Oh, you have a power punch. Anyway, we're going to get Miss Mouse out here. Let's see if I can steal that. Oh, then again, I already have a power punch. Huh. Yeah, no. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do something kind of risky here. And get Mari to use the unneeded necessary power punch. Oh shit, I meant to use it on Mouse. Oh well. And let's see if I can get Mouse to steal it. There we go. Perfect. Nope. Dodge that. Super guard. And use the super guard. The fire's not going to do anything to him, so we are going to multi-bounce him. I mean, was it just an... Oh. You see, this is when you want the, This is when you want, you know, the charms double the star points. Like, I had that... We've already had that happen at the end of a boss fight, but it is always so great to see that. Because, again, every time you level up, star points become less effective and less viable per enemy. Because, you know, this game essentially runs on the fact that running off... When you run out of... when you get more EXP or higher... When you get a higher... When you get to higher levels, you get less EXP. I mean, it's honestly not a pretty bad way to... It's not a bad way to, like, you know, pace your game. Let's crack out here. Blue. Well, that's one way in. No, it's not a bad way to pace your game at all. It's just, whenever you get into, like, any thing that can boost your EXP or give you bonus EXP. I mean, we could pass here, but I mean, look at it. It's a big-ass castle. A big-ass castle with a big-ass door and, like, mysteries inside it and everything. Come on, you gotta explore this place. It's like an underground observatory. And again, this is probably one of my favorite, like, of this whole dungeon, this is probably my favorite location within it. Because, like, there's so much mystery to it. Who knows what's in it? Who would have expected this to be here, you know? And again, there's something kind of, I don't know, serene about it. I know, maybe just a sucker for, like, bridges over lakes and just this type of architecture. But, again, it's just something this is like an area I want to explore. You know what I mean? There's just some places with, like, just the right vibe. But honestly, yeah, no, it's peaceful. Just, I would love to take a walk somewhere and just, you know, just to walk by a building like this. I know, maybe take, like, a little vacation or a tour somewhere and just, you know, a place like this. And this is, again, my favorite part of this whole locale. Palace of Shadow first floor. Almost like what they did with the rooms here. Just having the floor, you know, skittily with, like, you know, the stars. I wonder if this little transition would give people, you know, motion sickness. Mario, look at that! Man, I don't know what this is, but it's trippy as hell. Wow, it's really huge. What is it anyway? You, me, both. I don't know, Coops. I don't know. Let's see if we can actually now open some of these doors. House of Shadow. Towers. Yep. I'm glad how they feel the need to, like, label these rooms. Like, it doesn't really add much to it. Now, if only there's a way... Maybe a way to enter these rooms. No? Come on, let us enter one of these doors. Or am I missing, or do I have to get that stone to proceed? Yeah, I do. So let's just jump the handrail. You know, hopefully some of the youngins don't get a... You know, it's something that I find point out, like... Again, Dark Souls is clearly, the original version of this game came out before it. Not the first game or architectural feature, you know, use a spiral staircase. But it kind of makes me wonder, like, what type of, like, staircase puzzles could you do? Because again, in Norlanda, like, half of that is just trying to navigate your way through without, you know, a jump button. And just trying to find your way through everything. But, it's the only game that, or just, you know, spiral staircases just being used as like a traversal thing or trying to figure out where to go. I can't really think of another game off the top of my head that does that. Okay, so now we're back to the, Oh, I forgot these things exist and I love their design. Well, actually, no, I love their redesign. The original version of this thing was mostly just pretty pastel and didn't really have anything, like, the eyes weren't as striking. But no, I love these wizards. I think this is also, spoiler warning, the only version of an enemy that I can recall where the dark version is easier than the normal version. That's a Dark Wizard. It's a part machine, part organic, centuries-old thing. Max HP is 10, attack is 5, defense is 2. Uses magic to attack and alter your condition, so stay on your guard. There's only one left, it'll multiply itself to confuse you. I know they look totally goofy, but they're actually pretty tough enemies. One of my favorite tropes to this day. Honestly, one of my favorite character design tropes, where something just looks absolutely ridiculous, or just behaves like a total goofball, but will stamp your shit in if, you know, you're not careful. Like, that is, seriously, I love characters that are like that. It's just, again, it's fun to play with people's expectations. Mostly, again, if it's on the reader. If it's, you know, the same joke where you follow the main character, it only, like, works once or twice. But, you know, I love it when characters just, you know, are scarily competent, but either actual goofballs or just, you know, just a little off-putting. Oh shit. Wow, I can even fail the action command there and still get, and still do enough damage to paste these things. No, those characters are always fun. They're just fun to watch, fun to, you know, have other people and other characters bounce off them. And again, like, I don't know, I've never liked the whole... I've never liked it when, you know, there's a character that's like, oh, super strong, and they take themselves, like, very, very, very seriously. I mean, there's exceptions to that, of course, but I don't know, just find it's lacking in some ways, you know? At least with the goofballs, you know, they can be fun to watch. I'm still fully stocked up, so I'm not too concerned. What else do we have for... Whack. Don't have to worry about you anymore. And yeah, we've almost leveled up again. You know what? Let's get Koops out here, just in case. Just in case we run into a couple of them. Because at this point, I am going to, for longer boss battles, I'm probably going to be living and dying on Koops' shell shield. You know what? Let's at least let the partners attack for a change. It's still weird that I keep missing the stylish commands on that. I'm not sure why that is. But yeah, almost reached the next next level up. And wait, why is there a save block out here? I get the feeling there's a boss behind this door because I know there's one nearby. Oh shit, there is. Who are you? You know, I kind of love how just at the end of the hallway they add an inconspicuous save point. And then just, fuck you, here's a dragon. No one's disturbed me in here in eons. Who dares defile this sacred place? Can't believe Brother's Palace. Hey, isn't that Hooktail? We totally beat her before. What's she doing back? Bella, not now. What? You destroyed my precious younger sister. I wondered why she hadn't written recently. Quake in fear, mortals, for I am Gloomtail. I will avenge my sister by taking your lives and then gnawing on your bones. You know what? Relatable motivation, but, she was also, like, a very shitty person, so you have fun being the crap out of you. My first fresh meat in ages. Allow me to take my time and toy with you a while. And again, because this is another dragon fight, they just throw in Hooktail's theme again. So we are going to... Actually, we're not going to swap. I need to tattle you because I want your delicious book information. So, Goombella, what the hell is this guy's beef? That's Gloomtail. I think he's Hooktail's brother. I can see the family resemblance. Max HP is 10, attack is 8, defense is 2. He'll bite or stomp you, and he may also breathe poison on you. Great. As HP gets low, he may throw in some other attacks as well. Wouldn't surprise me. Especially watch out for his Mega Breath move, because the word is it's gnarly. He also stores power for some attacks, so use Vivian to hide from those. Unfortunately, I can't tank half this shit, so I am going to take this time to Power Lift. And I am, at this point, going for defense. Because I need to survive that attack. That one unboosted move of that will paste me. Or fry me, or whatever type of breath it is. Acid. Yeah, black dragons are typically breathing acid. At least in D&D terms. It's like some other, you know, secret here. We don't know what else I'm dealing with. Okay. What we're going to do now... Swap out for Koops. He may not have the defense or power boost, but Shell Shield is at the very least going to let me stay and live up through some of those. Not the best. And since I don't have multi-bounce equipped, we are going to Spring Jump him. And half his health is gone. Good. You're tough meat, my tasty little morsels. But how will you fare against this? Ooh. Oh, shit. Yeah, good thing I had Shell Shield. We're gonna get that back up again. Again, I can't get the timing on that. Holy shit. That moves a lot faster. I only have the attack boost for one more turn, so we're going to Spring Jump again. Because anytime a fight will last longer than 5 turns, I am dead. Ugh. I'm not the easy prey you appear to be. Never be able to show my face again if I was bested by you, whelps. So I will show you the true extent of my power. Now, I have a Shell Shield, which will protect me. You know what? I have a Life Shrimp. I'm going to swap you out for Bobbery because you have health. And I'm going to Peel because I want to show you just how much damage this does. And because I can, I'm going to level up. I'm going to Power Lift again. Hopefully I can get the +4 defense. But yeah, no, I have no idea why they buff Power Lift of all things. Even the extra SP cost. You can easily hit a +4. In the original game, the most you can get would maybe be a +3 on one of your stats. Ah, shit. But yeah, even with the increased like start point or SP cost, it's still the best move in the game, bar none. So Mega Breath, not to be confused with the band Megadeth. Oh! Yeah, 16 damage out the gate. That's about as much as one of my jumps. No, is it true? Can I expire? I'm gonna take that as a yes. Man, it'd be really nice if I got that level up charm, but nope. But hey, level up's a level up. And unfortunately, right now, I really can't get any more attack boosts in a timely manner. So what I'm going to do instead... I'm gonna up my BP one more time. Just so I can get one more set of badges on. Again, I kind of love how they do the whole fuck you, here's a dragon, just immediately drop like a harder version of Hooktail. And again, it's a palette swap. You got a Starstone, a strange star-shaped stone. Sold serendipitously inside this lizard. Or, no. Stored inside serendipitously this supersized salamander, which was since slain by the Style and Stash and the fused explosive. Okay, I think that's all the alliteration I can do on that one. But before I forget, 6 BP, we are going to equip... I'm going to equip Feeling Fine. And since I do have 2 more FP use up for the rest of that, at the very least for the foreseeable future, because unless I can get more power rushes, there's really not much I can do with that. Yeah, Feeling Fine will at the very least protect Mario from a few statuses. Zap Tap, again, I don't want enemies touching me. Could maybe drop Fire Drive, but... yeah, no. Or you know what? Damage Dodge, because I have pretty much nothing better. Or you know what? Actually, no. I can hit the swoops before they go and go on the ceiling, so... I don't believe there's any other ceiling dweller enemies in this game that I'm going to have to worry about at this point. What I am going to need is I'm going to oh no, we leveled up, so everyone's health should be maxed out. Yeah, everyone's health is maxed out. Don't have to worry about, I don't even have to worry about refueling anyone. Okay, I know I just said refuel, or, you know, like refill, top off. I like to imagine now as just, you know, Mario just shoving in... Did I take anything? No, I still didn't use anything. All I can imagine is just Mario shoving like a gas pump inside Koops' mouth and just filling him up at the pump. Just from the heart block. Like, I don't know, like, why that imagery popped in. Like, you know, when you top off party members, like, they're not like a gas can, but I can't help but, you know, getting that imagery. Of just glug, 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 glug. Okay, what gives? Let's get the Oster out, because I know I haven't just... I know I haven't just, Okay, good, good. I thought it was going kind of insane there for a minute. But yeah, no, it's kind of disappointing I haven't really shown off much of Yoshi. Again, I love this party member. I love the coloration guide for him. But, yeah, unless you really have to build around him. But again, he is very much DPS if you can boost him. It's just that Mario can even be even more DPS. Anyway, now that we have the Star Stone, we can slot it in the stone... I'm not even going to try to alliterate again. The stone slab... Oh yeah, I can! Slot in the solar slab to get the celestial... to start the celestial... Sanctum? Yeah, let's go with Sanctum. Kind of reminds me of Mario Pinball Land. Should really play that game again. Like, it's supposedly pretty bad. I don't play, like, enough pinball, especially video game pinball, to, like, constitute... see what constitutes as, like, a good, like, video game pinball, you know? But now for the main reason why I love this, like, little side piece, or this little side path here, is, again, we have rooms of nothing but unique, strange puzzles in a very unique setting, and it's just, I love it. The seventh hue fell a hand. Onward, 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 retreat, retreat. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Nope. Let's try that again. But no, just fun little solid, self-contained puzzle areas. Which, honestly, anyone who can design a good puzzle, like, it's just something I can't really do all that much. Or do that well. 1, 2, 3. And look at these. These are more like 1, 2. There we go. Again, I also love the whole shadowy void thing this place has going on. Tower key. But no, I'm not sure why, but I just like, you know, celestial, like, star, vaguely spaced, like, aesthetics. And this just is hitting all those notes for me. And look, they made a specifically indestructible block for this. Masters of Shadow, Queen Fear, 4 stones, twin rooms, 2 are 1, 1 is 2. I don't know, I just like breaking things. But no, this entire, like, room and setting here is just hitting... This is, like, the most memorable room in this entire place for me, and it just hits all the notes. Stones derived with the celestial spheres. All you see is all there is. Touch it to pass through it. Oh, there we are. Illusionary walls are fun. And again, the thing about this room, it may not be the most immediate solution to this. Because, like, normally up to this point... Oh, wow, the entire wall here is fake. I thought it was just the middle. Because, like, you have, like, 2 invisibility checks in this game already. Because, oh, something may be invisible here. You'll try Flurry. Might not work. Then it's like, oh, it may appear like Vivian. Because, you know, there's so many times in the game where you have to hide in the shadow. That might not work. Like, the most obvious solution would just be, like, to check the wall and explore around a bit, but because you have these 2 party members whose abilities you've used beforehand so much throughout the game already, it'd be incredibly easy to overthink it. And not go for, like, the simple solution. And I find that is just incredibly smart from, like, a design perspective. What do you gotta say? Feared far and wide across the land, the unseen may be felt, be it here, be it there. Because again, and hey, you may actually end up using Flurry here. So if it's not seen, it may be felt. Because if this isn't working, we'll try our other invisibility option. Nope. Okay, invisibility option number 2. Nope. Let's see here. Feared far and wide across the land, the unseen may be felt, be it here, be it there. The unseen may be felt. Oh, there it is. There we go. Oops. And I should really get a new chair. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, yeah, if it's not obvious, we're gonna need all those tower keys to progress. That's everything on the second floor that we can deal with so far. Nothing quite yet. Oh. That's a... Curing the lore of the sky. Let fall the weakest and build to the strongest. Look, buddy. I'm eager to kick. I'm eager to kick your ass again. I'm eager to kick your ass again, but, nope. I'm eager to kick your ass again, but I need to take out the weak guy first. And again, it's nice to see the red bones again. Of all the designs here, I love the red bones. And it was only, like, kind of made apparent to me later on that it's like, yeah, no, it's, like, freshly stripped from his body. His skin was just recently flayed. I'm like, oh. Oh, that's terrifying. Unfortunately for him... Fortunately for him, he's a previous, like, mini-boss. That's a long since past. But again, it's also, you know, a fun little combat to, you know, defeat them in, you know, order of, you know, strongest to weakest. And having to fight, like, another mini-boss twice so soon... Or, like, mini-boss? Slightly harder enemy. I wonder if this will work. Nope, didn't even get the chance to try it. Yeah, Flurry's main ability, like, dealing with enemies is so slow on the draw. Anyway, he's not going to survive. But no, they could have done it with, like, any enemy type in this game, but, like, since the dry-boned enemies have, like, been shown up both kind of, like, recently and new, I think it works. I don't know, maybe I think if, like, there was another reoccurring enemy type that hit the entire game, I think that'd be a little bit more interesting of a puzzle in this room, but, again, it's mostly the combat here. And they're not, I don't think the designers accounted for, you know, this. Like, this level of, you know, strength. Which, again, I still find pretty odd, but... You know, it's also why I love the badge system so much, because, again, you could do a Danger Mario build. You could try to make this. Or maybe you could try, like, I could pitch the whole Voodoo Mario thing again, and just, you know, try to be, you know, tanky all the time, and just get through the game that way. Again, I love the design of, like, the super block. That block actually makes sense, because, you know, it shares, like, a similar palette to, like, Mario's hammer. So, like, yeah, it kind of adds up to that. It's like, oh, it's a super-duper hammer versus a super-duper block. Like, I like that consistency. It's charming. Carry on secrets from high. Straight on, straight onward. Destroy what's in your path. And again, one last room just for you to use all your partner's abilities. One last section of the game, just to highlight all the partner's abilities you have and try to use as many of them as you can to solve puzzles. Like, the thing about, like, a lot of, I want to say kind of like a lot of, like, puzzle games. And again, I'm not thinking as much as Zelda, I can't quite I haven't gone through the catalog as much. But I think, like, having all your little exploration tools finally opened up and then you can start solving all the puzzles, I think that's, like, I think that's where games like this really hit their stride. Or, like, any exploration puzzle-solving part of the game. The stars up in heaven shone. The shy one hides their shape, the shy one hides their face. You know, that's pretty relatable. There we are. Sorry, mate. Like, I know one thing. I am never... I'm just gonna go on record now. I'm never gonna do a face reveal. But if I could, like, walk around in, like, a, if I could walk around, like, a full seal helmet or something, like, casually, I would totally do that. Again, maybe it's because my favorite character designs are just mystery flavors. And I think that's the last floor? Yep, that is the last floor. So now time to do the last puzzle. And you know what? Let's just fast travel to the basement and not have Mario break his shins. Or knees, or legs, or really anything from the waist down. Now, if there's something I kind of love, it's how, I find weird, it's how inconsistent fall damage is in Mario games. Like, in the 3D Mario games, like, Mario's going to, like, shatter a spine if you jump from too far high of location. But in the 2D games, as long as the pit isn't, like, bottomless, it won't, like, kill you. I mean, I guess, like, the whole thing is that the pits aren't really bottomless, they're just far enough down that Mario would actually, take lethal damage from the fall. Which is kind of hard to, like, pull out in, like, 3D games, but Galaxy did that well, actually. Of, like, the black holes. And subjecting Mario to, like, one of the worst methods of getting killed and, like, all of, like, in general, just spaghettification. It's just a horrible, horrible way to go. But, it's kind of hard to, like, judge, like... But I always find it, like, kind of hard, like, to judge, like, lethal drop distance in a 3D game. You know what I mean? Like, you kind of gotta have, like, it's, like, really level design dependent, but you gotta have a good sense for it. Which, I mean, the one game that comes to mind is that Sunshine, is that if you start going too far, Mario will just start, like, panicking. Anyway, since we now have enough keys here, we are going to just turn them in. Well, I wonder if you could lockpick these. Like, imagine if we just got, someone who's, like, really good at lockpicking, like, lockpicking lawyer it. And, like, walk in. So we have an ancient puzzle, but there's a key here. Oh, there's one tumbler, there's two tumblers, 3, 4, and just be done with the whole ordeal. Like, I don't know, I think that's like a fun little twist on the, I think it's just a fun twist on, like these type of puzzles where you specifically need keys to pass through. Stars in heaven shone, carrying the lore of the sky, carrying secrets from on high. By skill and might engraved in stone, stones to rival the celestial spheres, the 7 hue fell by a fell hand, feared far and wide across the land. Master of shadow, queen of fear. Oh god, I never noticed that was a poem. I never noticed that was like a historical poem. I kind of love how they added that little transition there. That is actually really nice. Uh-oh, it's moving. Not sure why that's a bad thing. Okay, that might be a bad thing. Huh? What? And down beneath the palace we go. What was that? Well, might as well just, again, no fall damage, no problem. Travel across here. How are we for our status and health? How are we for our health and safety? Max health. Yeah, everyone has max health. We're all good. I'm kind of disappointed I never had Vivian out for longer, just because I love her movement sound. Yeah, no, that's fun. We've been waiting for you, Mario! Oh, it's Franklin. Huh? Professor Franklin, what are you doing here? Thank you so much for opening the door for us, Mario. Yes, that was nice. Thanks to your too good of predictability, my plan is progressing very smoothly. Sis, how dare you? What do you mean about us opening the door for you? So you still don't see it? Ah, so such fools. This isn't Wario Land. No, it is not. Hello, Deathless Avriel. We are instead taking on the final bits of Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door. If about 20, not even like 15 minutes ago, we just killed a dragon. Now we're probably going to be taking care of these three. Ah, such fools. The Professor Frankly you were with when you opened the 1,000-Year Door was none other than this little freak in a sheet. My name's Dupless. Whee! Real Frankly is probably still passed out, dreaming a little dream. Oh, look at Vivian. She is ready to throw hands. Go at it, Vivian. Poor thing. And once we get rid of you here, our plan will be nearly complete. Ready for the end, my dears? You and that traitor Vivian have a date with eternity. Gah. That's right, Slick. Eternity. Shut it, freak. Okay. Right. Sorry. I'm with Mario all the way. Today, sis, I'm gonna punish you. You hear me? Come on, my sort of lovelies. Marilyn, freak sheet. Gah. I said my name's Dupless. You really felt the need to teleport all of 5 inches. But yeah, no, we finally get the rematch. Alright, my kind of lovelies, this time we take out Mario and his goon squad for good. So if I catch you slacking, you'll be in for incredible punishment come tomorrow. Gah. Okay. Well, since I've already... Oh no, since they treat the rematch as a separate tattle. Okay, this is going to be pretty bad. So what I'm going to do is, let's get Bedlam out of the way first. That's Bedlam. She's leader of the 3 Shadows. Back again. Max HP is 30, attack is 5, and defense is 0. Her special move is a Blizzard Blast. If it hits you, you'll totally freeze. She has lots of other tricks up her sleeve, too. Oh, look at her. She's trying to be scary. I wonder what that plan was she mentioned. What do you think they're up to? Anyway, with that, I am actually going to use the boost sheet. Because I do not want to take any of these guys' attacks. Nope. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why. Marilyn, fun fact, Marilyn has literally the hardest hitting attacks in the game. Okay, good. We got the guard. Yeah, no, Marilyn straight up, like, hits the hardest in this game, bar none. She will smite me. That's Marilyn. She's Bedlam's sister, another one of the 3 Shadows. Max HP is 40, attack is 7, defense is 0. She'll attack you directly or use lightning. She also saves up energy for a big attack sometimes. So as long as you avoid the brunt of her attack, she shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, I am going to Spring Bounce. God, this is one of those times I wish I had Power Bounce equipped and didn't limit myself that way. Oh well, she's almost taken care of. And of course, Dupless does Dupless things. And I gave her Bella. Ugh, that's not good either. Are you okay, Marilyn? Oh, okay. Yeah, you see that? That is why. Oh. Less chances to attack available now. Oh, you mother! Oh, shit. Okay. We are going to... We're gonna Fire Drive. Just to get some status on them. Ugh. Curse you, Mario! This is so very annoying! Blast it! You know what? At least the biggest threat here... Oh, yeah, I know. You see, the thing is, the whole thing for this fight, I really kind of wish more enemies did this or played with this. Bedlam will actually, like, increase or decrease the amount of turns you can take. So, like, just playing around that can be really annoying. Anyway, let's get the last title on Dupless. That's Dupless. He's a shapeshifter, and even turned into you once, Mario. Hey Mario, remember the time when you had your literal identity stolen and we all kind of forgot who you were, then kind of beat you up? Or tried to? Mario, remember that? Do you remember that, Mario? Yeah, no. Just the fact that she just gives a whole, hey, do you remember that thing? It's just kind of a slap in the face. And when he does, he'll have our abilities. Hey, how do you think he became one of the three shadows? Isn't that weird? How do you think he started Bedlam? How do you think he stands Bedlam's abuse? Do you think he's all right in the head? I mean, Goombella, he turned people into pigs, literally. I don't think he's all right in the head. But then again, neither am I. I like setting things on fire. Anyway, no more Bedlam. Wee! I'll leave the rest to you. You know, if I got the HP curse at the end here, that'd be really nice. And again, having so many pretty luckies has been really helpful. Oh god, what's this gonna be? Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I love Dupless. I love how he's, like, swaps out and, like, will fight your partner, and you can get different versions of that. It's fun. But you know what? Vivian's put up a lot of their abuse. My plan was to have Vivian clean up, but I needed to get both Tattles. Oh wow, I really hope I get this. Yeah, my plan was to have Vivian just get both Tattles here. Or have Vivian finish off the fight and just fight alongside, because, you know, it's poetic. It works. But yeah, I had to get those Tattles in, so I'm just going to have her punch Dupless in the face. There we are. Oh, no! Yeah, no star point boost for me. But yeah, no, 45. That would have been 90 star points. Like, if that I forgot the double charm. Get this right. She'll never. Ugh. 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 Anyway, what do you gotta say? Nope, not much. Let's leave these doofuses, Mario. You know, we never hear the word doofus anymore. It's kind of fun, but we never hear it. That's Bedlam of the Three Shadows. Remember Vivian's sister? Totally surprised she followed us all the way out here, though. What was the plan she was yapping out about, huh? This sounds bad. That's Marilyn. I still can't really get a good read on her, unfortunately. She doesn't seem like such a bad type if you ask me, but who knows for sure. She literally can do enough damage to wipe out a small village. I don't think she's right in the head. That's Dupless, who I guess is one of the Three Shadows now. Not bad, frankly, impersonator. Gosh, I hope nothing bad's happened to the real Professor Frankly. Why is Dupless working with these two anyway? Too many questions. You know what? Who cares? It was nice to fight Dupless again. And again, for a fun little mini-boss squad, it's honestly one of my favorite fights in the game. Like, again, it's not often you get to, it's not often you get those types of rematches. And just, they turn out fine. Because normally, like, when you keep getting rematches, they're, I find that they're either very... I know, they're just rehashing the same shit. But because there's, like, literally 6 chapters difference between your first fight with them, or, like, 2 of them, and then later in the game, 4 chapters since Dupless. And, like, he uses more of his, he uses a lot more of his kit available to him. It's fun. Anyway, let's see if I can get this before the wizard notices me. Oh, Thunder Rage. Could be helpful. Okay, let's rock this guy's helmet in. Helmet? Okay, if you were an inorganic being, okay, with a single, like, head unit thing, would you call it a head, a helmet, or something else? 80 star points. Yeah, no, part of me wonders, like, what would you would... Oh, really? You could have kicked in for that last fight, give us pretty much a free level up? Just coins? I really didn't need those. Like, I'm at the point of the game where coins don't really help much. And another multi-bounce just to clear the way. I mean, I kind of realize I'm not letting the wizards show off their stuff. But you know what? Yeah, no, I probably should have. I know in retrospect, maybe I wouldn't have done a Danger Mario build if it hasn't been for like the first... Oh, hello. If it hasn't been for like my first time playing through the game like this, I probably wouldn't. Probably kind of wanted to see if they would still like have it. Flurry, stop floating. Oh wait, actually... I know that's like a little visual glitch, but I mean... I kind of like the idea that Flurry can actually like fly, like hover fly all over the place. And just, you know, goes low just for the sake of everyone else. Oh, I see how this goes again. Again, it's nice. It's nice to... Puzzle games finally kick off, or these games pick off really well, once you finally have, like, all your party members in place, and you can do shit like this, and just play with your entire kit. Damage dodge isn't going to be helpful for me, I get that pretty consistently, actually. You gonna open to somewhere, or is this just backtracking? Oh, no, perfect. So I want the green down. And I'm going to need the Yoaster to make the jump. There we go. Okay, I am missing something. Oh, shit. Or maybe not. Okay, yeah, I'm not. I could Koops it. Okay, Bobbery it is. I think this is going to be going up. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's going up. Okay, good. So now with that, I can Yoshi back out. And... okay, good. Touch that on the way up. I'm not gonna lie, the urge just to jump down that hole. Oh, there we are. Yeah, no, the urge just to jump down that hole is staggering. God damn it, I have to see what's at the bottom of that hole. I gotta see. Oh. It's literally nothing. Oh, I just screwed myself! Shit! I literally almost screwed myself there. Yeah, no, it's just a failure state. Try again. Whoops. I mean, it's a chain chomp, so at least I get a shit ton of star points for him. Okay, let's try that again. My curiosity has been satisfied. I don't need this anymore. And now we'll just... I could use cubes, but you know what? Bobbery needs some love. And down we go. There, now let's get back. Now that my curiosity has been fully solved and... You know, I just realized my whole thing was I saw a strange hole that I didn't know how far down it went, and my first instinct was to jump into it. I'm not sure... I don't know if I want to see if that warrants any further analysis. I really don't. Anyway, I'm not going to make the mistake and just jump off that ledge. We'll go through here. Gear room number 2. Eh, might as well get the EXP at this point. I mean, you see, that's not the beauty, but kind of like the, that's the thing about these enemies. You can't steal items from them because Miss Mouse will get burned if she touches them. That's actually like a really neat thing. I don't know, maybe if I was like to design like a master quest for like Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door where like the enemies are harder. Or, you know, like, enemies are harder, there's more puzzles out of, or, not puzzles, like, it's more focused on, like, tougher fights, rearranged enemies, that sort of thing. I might actually, like, give items to enemies that you can't contact, just for that reason. And I am not letting that thing use a Thunder Rage. That will literally just kill me then and there. Another level up. Is it BP, or is it BP, or is it FP? Let's see what it is. It is going to be FP. Another clean level up, and I think I'm getting close to... I actually think I'm getting close to getting a bigger stage. Oh, what are you? Oh. You know what? It's better than a Thunder Rage, so I'm going to toss that. Yeah, I'm going to toss a Thunder Rage because the Shooting Star is just the best damaging item in the game. Are you going to do anything? Okay, can I use you to time that out? Oh wait, what am I thinking? I could just toss Bobbery down here. Oh, nope. Bad dog. We will take care of you. And... You know what? They say don't attack this thing with fire. I'm gonna do my favorite thing, and just ignore the label, and ignore the warning label. Find out what happens if I actually do it. I think it's just a Y-A-B-A-Y. Yeah, baby. Now it just heals. Oh no, it duplicates. Okay, so it heals and duplicates itself if you decide to torch it. Good to know. I mean, some things you have to find out by experimentation, you know? You just have to see where it goes. Okay, so 1, 3, 4... What was that? 7? 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, good to know. Nope, might as well save. Because these aren't working. Oh. Well, this makes things a lot easier. So yeah, I need to remember that. 1, 3, 4, 6. Okay, yeah, I think I've got that memorized. Locked in. I just realized the locks here now actually look more like, cardboard paper craft. Do you have anything good worth stealing? Power Punch. I'll trade the... Oh, no. I'll trade the Power Punch for a Power... No, but that's the thing. If I take the Power Punch, it won't respawn. So, as much as I'd love to trade the Power Punch for a Power Punch to get a new Power Punch, it's better for me not to take the Power Punch. And yes, Power Punch is very fun to say. Oh, this poor Wiznerd. You know what? We haven't seen this thing do its thing yet. I'll put a Shell Shield on Mario just to... Okay, so that is even worse. Since I get too close to the center and I mistime it all the time, I figured, let's try the other way. Yep, you're gonna do your duplication. Oh, yep, no, there we are. Surprised how much the Switch is chugging on that. Now, typically if you only have one move or enough FP to attack them one at a time, it's not going to go well, and even multi-bounce requires you to hit something. So, Power Shell is actually one of the best ways just to check to see which one the Wiznerd is. Another defense. No, it's just going to keep doing this, okay. I was half expecting this thing to attack, but, no, guess not. I'll do another Power Shell. And since this thing is clearly not... Oh. Wow, I hope this thing gives me something. Yeah, no, since this isn't really going to do anything else. we are going to take care of that. Now then, we are going to do 1, 3, 4, 6. Nice. You know, sometimes you just need to get the old clockwork going. But no, honestly, this part of... I kind of like how, again, the progression here, like, the progression of, like, the palace here. You start going from, like, a very regal palace, and then you just suddenly switch off to, like, more industrial, you know, the clock tower sort of thing. I like where this goes. Oh, shit. Are we gonna jump? Yes, we are. We can make this jump. Oh, that was a bad idea. Okay, it's a good thing. Good thing there was nothing, like, horribly lethal down there. But yeah, no, I keep forgetting that Koops actually lets you jump a bit. Oh, good, he made it. Now... yeah, I know, I think we're getting actually pretty close to the end of this palace. Oh. They add another step. Yes, they did. That's actually a fun little... That's fun. Oop. Do you have something to offer me? A coin. Okay. I wonder if there's spikes down here. Yes, there is! I should really stop just doing the call into the void and just jumping into pits. Now, go slow could work here too, but I personally just prefer going horizontal, just because, again, what would be vertical? Would you consider, like, this transition horizontal or vertical? Oh, can I go further? Oh shit, there's that life shroom. That is going to be worth everything. We are going to actually toss. We're going to toss one of these ultra shrooms. You know what? Let's use it. Let us the most overkill ultra shroom you can think of. So what else we got here? Shooting star. We'll just whack that. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ice power. And with this, the multi-bounce is now paid for itself. We get a multi-bounce. I wonder who needed that heart. Yeah, might as well. If I can get at least one more level up. Oh, shit. Okay. So what we're gonna do... We're gonna swap this mouse out. I am going to crush this thing with my hammer. And now we are going to steal the life shroom. Actually, we are going to have to make space. That Choco Cake give me any FP. 15 FP. You know what? Might as well use it. Just get the FP, mostly. I think this is the highest I've ever seen, like, my FP count. Now, luckily, I have a line clear. God damn it! Shit! Piss! Ah! I did too much damage! No! Ah, no, I wanted that life shroom. Damn it. I think they can increase Miss Mouse's attack. I think you only used to max out at 3. But no, that was the exact opposite thing I was trying to do. I did too much damage for my own good. Anyway, just because this is a little cheaper FP cost, I'm going to use Koops to mop them up. And lastly, one final skull-cracking hammer. Aw, man, I can't believe... I think this is the first time we're doing too much damage. Screwed me. Straight up, like, I thought you were stronger moment for me. Holy shit. Okay, let's just move on and not think about the fact that I wasted a nice, delicious, tender chocolate cake. You know what? I can't remember what it is, but I remember, like, having, like, a fudge tart somewhere. Whereas, like, you know, kind of like a thicker, like a... The best way I could compare it would be, like, cheesecake made of fudge. Which, you know, it was nice. No, I enjoy a good thing of fudge, but it's just one of those things I can't have often, because I can just feel my, you know, my teeth rot every time I take a bite into it. I know, like, that chocolate cake just, not quite my thing. Nope. Wasn't quite my thing, but I mean... I don't know, like, it does sound kind of... A light night cake does sound kind of good, but I don't really need it or want it. It's just been a while, you know? I don't know what it is, but sometimes, like, you'll see something, watch something, or, you know, just watch something and be like, man, I haven't had, like, XYZ and shit. Again, good thing Mario just doesn't take fall damage. But yeah, I can sit back, watch them, and be like, man, I can't believe I haven't had XYZ in years. Now, can I reach the other... Well, I could, it's just, there's a big old key in the way. Now, let's see what else we are going to do. Because looks like there is that one other door. I was hoping to, like, exhaust all their options, just to see if there's any other bonuses. Okay, I can make it, I can make it, I can make it. Made it. Let's go down. People are always like, no, should go up a level. Okay. Can't believe I made that jump. You know what? I need something to replace that chocolate cake. So, I'm gonna get Miss Mouse to steal the stopwatch. Let's see if I can get this. Perfect. I literally just stole this nerd's watch. I mean, Miss Mouth is like an international badge thief, so... I mean, it kind of makes sense, but at the same time, it's just... Stealing someone's watch just hits me as like that... Just that right level between petty... It's like that, like... it's like the right mix of just being insanely petty... Followed by just important enough to be a hassle, you know? Huh. That chain chomp was literally the only thing guarding this key. I'm not sure how I feel about that. But yeah, stealing a wallet, big deal. Like, stealing someone's wallet, that's a big deal. That would have, like, you know, credit cards and, you know, driver's license, ship license, all the other personal information. So that's like a nuclear level thing to, like, get nicked from you. Like a stopwatch or like a good watch, like, it's valuable, it's precious, but it's not like a completely, like, red zone, you know, top priority thing to get back. It's like the most annoying, man, you can think of. Also Shadow Anteroom. Anteroom? Fire Flower. I'm not gonna lie, that is... probably, at this stage of the game, one of the least useful items I can get. Ultra Shroom. Okay, this is better. What am I going to toss? Huh. I have the Jelly Ultras, Wacko Bumps. I have enough Ultra Stream. You know what? I gotta get rid of the Shooting Star. I do more damage consistently without it. Do I want... Oh, this Jam and Jelly, actually... And because I'm going to be using... Because I'm going to be using up so many SP, I'm not going to bother with the Power Punch. But since this has a suspicious Heart Box and save point, I think I'm going to take a quick BRB. Just enough to, you know, get the water up and prepare for what's probably going to be a big old boss gauntlet. I'll be right back. And I am back. You know, sometimes you just need a good thing of popcorn, you know? Anyway, let us start off what probably going to be a boss fight. An oddly specific boss fight. An oddly generous room for a boss fight. This room makes me feel bad, but it seems familiar. What is this chamber? Wouldn't be surprised if there's like a star piece somewhere in here. Come to think about it, I've never seen a single star piece in this chapter. I know, like, oh, hop up. There's definitely a boss fight at the end of this hallway, but you know, sometimes you just got a feeling. I also wonder what's with all the, you know, vines here. We finally meet Mario. I've been looking forward to this, I must admit. Grotus? Yes, correct. I am the supreme leader of the secret society of X-Nauts. I am Grotus. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I must really express my thanks to you first. How the hell did you get ahead of me? And do you know why? You've gathered all the crystal stars I was seeking. No, it's the last crystal star we found on the moon. We've played into their hand. You realize it now, do you? Yes, instead of taking the few crystal stars you fools had bumbled into, it was far easier to let you find them all and open the 1,000-year door for me. How kind of you to bring them all here. All I had to do was entrust the last crystal star to my least competent underling. I don't suppose Crump had any idea of my plan, though. So, whether he beat you or lost to you, the crystal stars would be together and mine either way. Pure genius. Now, I thought the three shadows would do a little more to slow your progress. But it appears they are so useless that even this small task was beyond them. No matter. Now, I get the pleasure of sending you to oblivion. Be careful, Mario. Once you fools are gone, no one will stand in my way. Grotus will rule the world. We won't let that happen. Yeah, and also, we are not going to let you keep talking in third person. That's just weird. Now come. Oh, I love this harder techno version of this theme that they go for here. Meet your ends, you meddlesome fools. You will know my power. Yeah, no, I love this harder techno version of what he has. Of, like, his theme. So, Grotus, the big bad we've all been waiting for. We are going to swap and get Goombella, because we have more shit we gotta tattle on. the Grotus X. Because of course the X-Naut guy has one of these things. That's a Grotus X. It protects Grotus. Max HP is 3, attack is 4, defense is 0. This guy's no problem on its own, but Grotus' defense goes up for each of them. When he has 4 surrounding him, we won't be able to damage him at all. So let's just show some hurt to them while we pound on Grotus, got it? So, you know what? We really... Okay, you know what? We're gonna power lift. Start off with power lift just so Mario can at least tank some hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Don't know why I'm counting this. Yeah, no, I have no idea why I'm counting this. But at this point, I've maxed out defense. Maybe I can get a +5 defense if I'm, you know, if RNG is good. But I'm going to need that for... Ooh. Yeah, I can't have Grotus attacking me like that more. So we are going to tattle on Grotus himself. That's Grotus. He's the head of the X-Nauts who kidnapped Peach. Max HP is 50, attack is 7, defense is 1. When he has Grotus X surrounding him, his defense will go up by that number. He may also use electricity, fire, and time-stopping magic. That doesn't sound good. Still, he's totally a weird guy. Why is he so intense and serious all the time? I guess we don't have time to worry about that. Let's beat him and find Peach. Okay, so what we're going to need to do... I am... For now, I'm just going to Sweet Treat. Just as a quick... Ah, wait, I could have just... I could have showed off the, I could have showed off the space food. But either way, I'm now topped off. Ooh, okay, lucky, so that's good. Oh, Mario doesn't have to worry about taking any damage from these things. Okay, good. So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to swap and get Vivian out here, because her Fiery Jinx is going to be the best ABBXX. Just to get rid of that. Perfect. Okay, and now we're going to Spring Jump on Grows himself. This should take care of most of his health. Good. He's almost halfway down. So you have to meddle to push me this far. But no more. Oof. So, something that is note that you can do with Grotus. And Mario can actually just wipe him out right now. You can actually attack Grotus' staff. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, no, you can attack Grotus' staff and break it. And the reason why I'm doing that is you'll see BBYB. Ugh, you will not stop me. Take this! If you attack his staff, his next attack is guaranteed to fail. And we're going to keep Vivian out, actually. And now we are going to wrap up Grotus. Grotus taken care of. Staff is cracked, and now his head case? Helmet? You know what? I'd say that's a helmet. This also makes me wonder, is like Grotus like a full robot, or is he more like a cyborg? No? Still, I love the tech wizard aesthetic he's had going on this whole time. Like, I just love the whole robot wizard thing he has going on there. It's a nice way to, like, mesh, like, an old classical archetype with, more modern sensibilities and sci-fi nods. Honestly, I like his design a lot, and I think Grotus as a villain I don't think he's like has that much personality. He works well as like a straight man, having his underlings bounce off him, but thematically, I like him. Ugh, you are more than you seem. But this is not finished. I saw even this possibility. Watch this! Where am I? Mario! Princess Peach? Move one step and she will breathe no more. You wouldn't. Now try this! Mario! Now again! Mario. What should we do, Mario? We won't make it if we don't attack him. You know what? We got this. We do enough damage here. Worm, you dare defy me? Do you not care for the life of your pitiful princess? There we go, then. What? War. Bowser? Ugh, that was a surprise. I didn't think I'd fall. Crummy ancient tower construction. Your impactfulness, are you okay? What? Why is Mario here? And Peach as well? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm gonna put an end to it. Right now. Mario, first I pound you, then I take the princess, and then the crystal stars. But what? This is unbelievable! All this and Bowser too? All worn out from battle. Well, Mario? Yes! Easy pickings! Today's the day I flush a plumber down the drain. Yep, we got... Now, I'm not gonna lie, as a kid, Grotus was such a hard boss. I couldn't, like, figure out how to deal with them. What's a final without a Bowser appearance, huh? A cruddy finale, that's what. Now hold still while I trounce you and take my Peach. Mario, you sniveling bug, this is it for you! But yeah, no. As a kid, Bowser was a legitimately incredibly hard fight, or not Bowser, Grotus I found a very hard fight, like, to get through. So imagine how I felt when I beat him, and then Bowser came out of nowhere. And we have to fight him just immediately afterwards. Like, even the song here just kind of knows us that Bowser's just a bit of a joke and here for appearance's sake, and not much else. That's Bowser, genius. You've only fought this guy like a bazillion times. You'll keep kidnapping Peach and you'll keep fighting him until the end of time, I think. Max HP is 70, attack is 7, defense is 2. Just to his fire breath, he jumps on you and bites. If you get jumped on, you'll be unable to use a command for a while. When his bite sometimes poisons you as well. I don't know what Bowser's doing here, but we gotta defeat him quick. And just so I survive the first couple turns... How many Bushis do I have? I have 3. So you know what, I'm gonna use one of these. Even with the damage dodge for a few turns, I do not want to risk it. Because again, Bowser hits like a goddamn cannonball. And might as well tattle Cammy. That's Cammy Koopa. She's an evil old witch who's always helping Bowser out. Max HP is 50, attack is 5, and defense is 0. She uses magic to raise her attack and defense, or get electrified or invisible. Her HP gets so low, she may also use magic to restore HP. Magic's totally annoying, so take her out before you focus on Bowser. Still, you gotta feel for her, having to hang out with Bowser all the time. But do you think Bowser has a harder time enduring her? You know, questions for later. First, we are going to get good old good old Gonzalez out. And now I'm going to power lift because I want him to basically help mulch Cammy as much as I can. At this point, I just want attack power. Defense is going to be helpful, but between all my passive stuff, I can survive 1 or 2 Bowser hits. I could have gone 1 more defense. But you know what? It's not my priority at the moment. I can survive at least 2 more turns before I can start trying to bulldoze my way through everything. Silas is poisoned. I'm going to have to sweet treat at some point, so I'm not too concerned. So now we are going to ground pound Cammy, because she is probably going to be the bigger threat in the long term. So we are now going to spring jump. Oh, okay, Cammy's going to be deleted from existence. The effect of the charm boosted your attack power by 3. Yeah, Cammy is just going to be completely just stamped into atoms, not even into the ground. Yeah, 24 damage, 48. That is more health than what Grotus had. Total. Forgive me, Lord Bowser, I have nothing left. Yeah, we just completely abused the shadow of an elderly woman. Oh no. Whew! Okay, that could have been bad. We are now going to ground pound... Oh, I can't ground pound Bowser, as spikes would hurt. So what we will do... I mean, I don't think I can use much there. What I will do, actually, is... I can go for more raw damage, or I can neuter Bowser. Which, for the following turns, could be helpful, but you know what? The raw... This is actually... You know what? Raw damage, because after this we're going to be swapping Yoster out for Koops. You get to hear my GameCube controller click and clack. Okay, didn't do as much as I'd hoped. But you know what? Yoster did his job. Get the good old Koopa Troopa out here. And... again, let's just keep doing as much damage on the Bowser as we can. And you know what? Since we're here, there is one thing I do want to hopefully show off. Ugh, so Mario still has some fighting left. I can do that line read better. Ugh, Mario's. Oh. Okay, maybe I can't. One thing I am going to try to show off. What are you doing? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna have Koops put on a shell shield. Again, I can't quite get the timing on this one. Now, funny fact, you know how there's like always one boss in like any video game that's like weirdly vulnerable, especially in RPGs, that's like weirdly vulnerable to the instant kill move that doesn't do anything to bosses normally? Like, Final Fantasy 1, you could use Bane on Tiamat and instantly kill her, and have a chance to instantly kill her. You can use, let's see, Geno Whirl on Ixor and potentially instantly kill him. Well, same thing can happen to Bowser, and I'm going to try to do it with just once. BBA. X. And see if I can at least get lucky here. A, B, Y, B, B. X, Y, X, X, A, Y. Y, B, Y, Y, X, B, X. That's the thing, X and Y are so similar on the GameCube controller, I'm always like, horribly afraid I'm gonna thumb it. Nope, worth a shot. You know what? Bowser is... You know what? Actually, since we're here, and I really don't have any other space for this, let's show off what the space food can do. See if I can get a coin toss on it. I'm calling tails. Oh yes, perfect. So, you see, the space food is the only item in the game that can potentially, and it's weird, the status is called allergies. Where basically, Mario can't be affected by any like type of stat changes. Like, anything that make him attack faster or attack slower would do nothing. Like, there's no difference between the two. Now, there is no way I'm going to get max SP, so I'm going to see if I can take another hit and try to get some more star point or SP back. Because Mario can survive at least one hit from Bowser here with the Shell Shield. Wow, the crowd is really not liking me tonight. Thanks, Koops. I'm going to have Koops also appeal. Oh, wow, okay, it's just mixed crowd, I guess. A single coin, but you know what? It's appreciated. So one more random appeal. Hopefully this can get me at least 4 bips. Plus this should get me to a good spot. With the spring jump. There we go. Bowser is no more. Arrgh! But yeah, kept that for about 2 chapters just to show off that. Oh, we're 10 EXP from leveling up. Dang it. I mean, it'd be so awkward to just go back and grind for 10 more levels to level up. How could this happen? Whew, that was close. Just got Bowser taken care of, Huh, Mario? Now let's save the princess. Where's Grotus? Yeah! Yeah, I can't do a Peach's voice to save my life. That was Peach! Well. That's Bowser. He came to the palace to shop for Peach and that treasure. We gotta give him credit for coming this far, really. I almost respect him, actually. We don't have time for all that. We gotta go after Grotus and Peach. That's Kammy Koopa. She's the old witch that serves as Bowser advisor. But what do you care? Let's stop worrying about her and go save Peach. And Bella, what can you tell me about this chair? It's supposed to be the main hall or something. It sure is a humongous space. This must have been where the most important person in the palace stayed. But standing here makes me totally uneasy. Why is that? I don't know. I feel like of all the people here, I think Vivian should probably be the one standing around. So max health and FP. Ultra Shroom. And I know there's a Jam and Jelly down here. Man, that 10 extra star points is seriously bugging me. If it wasn't so pertinent right now. Unfortunately, I am going to be giving up the shooting star. If it wasn't pertinent, I'd actually grind for 10 levels just so I can get 50 star points. Too bad for you, Mario. You're too late. What's happening? Look well. In the coffin behind me sleeps the legendary treasure. This tomb holds the soul of that ancient demon, the wielder of destruction. And the crystal stars you brought here will undo that seed. The demon's soul will possess Princess Peach's body, and bring to life the most powerful witch in millennia. And that's why you kidnapped her? Mario, I'm so sorry for sending you that map. Caused all this trouble, didn't it? With the power of the witch, I will rule this pathetic world. The time has come at last. The world will be mine. Now, arise. Arise, my Shadow Queen. Ah, yes, you gotta love the spectral black flame that somehow gives off light. Oh, that is a hell of a reveal in this remake. Yeah, no, they did a good job here. They did a really good job here. Oh wow, they've got the ominous Latin chanting going on. Yo, those hands are new. Those hand details are really new. It just used to be overarching shadow, but no. No, this is fucking terrifying. I'd be losing my shit if I saw this in real life. What's going on? Brother, the sky, it's... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, if I saw hands from beyond the grave in here, I would flip the fuck out. What's all this? The sky, it's turning dark. Who has called me back? It is I, my Shadow Queen. You. Very well. Where is the vessel? It is here, the girl who lies before you. Yes, a fine vessel. Now. Ugh. That is just, like, uneasy. Like, just the idea of just something that big just kind of enveloping you. Ugh. Wah, help! Holy fuck! Okay, yeah, no, that was... Ah, that hurt my throat a bit. What's all this, then? Am I to deduce that this is the end of the world? What was that? Something terrible has happened. Oh damn, Frankie is hauling ass. No. Could the demon of legend have truly awakened? No, this is unthinkable! Honestly, props for Frankly just to try to brave that thing by himself. Yo, they upped the reveal there. Witness my rebirth. My soul has not yet fully accustomed to this vessel, but I will learn to control this body soon enough. Peach. Yes, my glorious Shadow Queen. Destroy these impudent fools. And who are you that would command me? What sort of being are you? Huh? What do you mean? I thought you were bound to obey the one who woke you. Enough of this prattle. Do as I say. Now, or I'll send you back to the depth. You would do well to learn your proper place, slave. No one commands me. And just like that, Brodus learned the first rule about summoning this sort of shit. Don't put up what you yourself cannot put down. My powers are not yet fully restored, but they will come in time. Mario, I don't understand. My queen! You have returned to us! Ah, Bedlam. What ages have passed? So, you are the ones truly responsible for calling me back, yes? Yes, my queen. I searched for a pure heart that you might inhabit, and as I did, I spread the rumor of a great treasure. Then I led these fools who had gathered the crystal stars here to open the seal. Yes, you have fulfilled your duties admirably. I am not worthy, my queen. And who are these beings that stand before me? Yes. They appear to possess some modicum of power and may be of some use. Mortals, if you become my faithful servants, I will not harm you. Mario, I promise to follow you. I wonder how many people would actually pick this option. No, we're not doing this. I see. So you defy me. How amusing. Then you wretched fools will learn the error of your ways. Now, here's the thing that just makes me wonder. So if Bedlam was the mastermind behind all this, and the Shadow Queen is clearly, like, part of, like, the same, like, group as the Shadow Sirens here, then where the heck does Vivian slot into this whole thing? Like, I am dead serious. Did she not know? Was she, like, too young to remember any of this stuff? Like, how did Vivian get locked out of the loop here? That's what I want to know. Feel bad for the princess, but that queen must fall before us. When she does, I'll tell you how I... Well, anyway, let's take this fight to her. Okay, so first things first. We are going to swap out Bella, get the tattle out of the way. Oh my gosh, what happened? I can't believe Peach got possessed! That's awful! Now she's a Shadow Queen! The demon that destroyed this town 1,000 years ago! Max HP is 150, attack is 7, defense is 0. She'll unleash big lightning attacks. Just use magic to raise her attack and defense or to absorb HP. You even try to drag us into the darkness. I don't feel good about attacking Peach, but we have to do something. Don't think of it as Peach, we have to fight to the end. Come on! And with that, we are now going to Power Lift. Just so I can get some power here. Or at least 1 or 2 things of defense. I know I have functionally 2 defense if I get my guards down. But again, I don't want to dip into those life shrooms unless I have to. Oh wow, all defense, nice. So now that I'm functionally +6, I'm only really take 1 damage from her attacks. So I'm not too concerned here. Or maybe not. There's no way they need that pierce defense. Okay, change of plans. Koops, get your ass out here. I am going to need a shell shield. Oh, nope. Shell shield. And, nope, still way too off. And another spring jump. Oh. Yeah, I kind of expected that. Ooh. So since I'm not going to need that back, we are going to get Gabella going. And I'm going to Rally Wink. Just because I am going to need Mario to do nothing but a shit ton of damage. Might as well make the most of what we have here. And since we got another one, why not? I've always wondered how low you can get Peach down. Just spoiler warning, there's a phase 2. So you're not weak. Maybe you are less useless than you appear. This body is unfamiliar to me. Yes, too unfamiliar. Let me assume my true form and show you my real power. In this form, your attacks are like those of a child to me. You are lucky. You will perish with the honor of having seen true terror and power. Well, might as well see if I can survive. Get another power lift up. Okay, let's get some more defense. Nope, nope. Just sheer power? Okay. And the RNG here is really not doing me any favors. Witness my terror, Mario hides in shell. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty much all I have for me at this point. Is that your idea of an attack? Foolish. Yeah, no, the final boss, surprise, surprise, actually has 2 phases. Struggle as you might, it won't be enough. You know, I probably could have used that for an attack. Okay, shields down. Lucky. Okay, good. Oof. Yeah, no, I think that lightning pierces defense. Which, that is going to be a huge, huge hassle in the future. Okay, we are now going to need Koops back out here. Because Koops is the only guy who has, like, pure damage negation for Mario. Still can't get the timing, what the hell? And might as well multi-bounce. Now, taste my power. Holy shit, how am I getting this lucky? Ooh. I'm getting very, very lucky with all this, I am not gonna lie. There we go, finally perfect. At least take a few more attacks. Because I really, really, really need to get... I need to survive this at this point, because, like, it's just doing damage. What a troublesome little pest you are. And again, the audience just gets their soul devoured. Yes, I've recovered from any slight damage I've taken. Bitch, I've almost taken you out of your host's body. And now, how will I punish you for your resistance? Mario, what are we gonna do? This could be it for us. Now, okay, a part of me wants to see what would happen if we got the Iron Clefs. Or wants to see what would happen if we got the Iron Clefs just to do an NPC fight against that mode. Like, why can't the crowd see the Eldritch Horror for fun? Eldritch Horror fun. So rude to devour your friends. I mean, okay, would you attend a show if there was a chance of you... Would you attend, like, one of the biggest shows on the face of the earth and enjoy it? But there's a slight chance that each time you do, your soul will get torn from your body in a horrific thing to live on forever inside some sort of eldritch being. I mean, kind of a 50-50 there. Or is fun for the whole thing. Oh, no! No, don't word it like that, please! No way, lady. You ruined it. You made that even worse than what it is. You completely ruined it. Very well. Then you will perish. What? What is this? The crystal stars? Oh! Turns out the MacGuffins actually were important for more than this. Oh no, shiny rocks indeed. Oh hey, they even got the important they got the regular NPCs. Yo, they got fucking Luigi here! Guys, you don't have to worry, Luigi's here. We don't have to worry anymore. Don't you go who? Wow, that is actually kind of annoyingly bright. Hmm? Now? What's this shiny thing? Mayor, it's the Crystal Star. But I thought Mario had this thing. I wonder if this is related to the sky getting dark and whatnot. You may be right, but I don't know. If anything's happened to my boy, Koops and Mario. Oh dear. Koops, you're okay, right? You promised me you'd come back okay. Yeah, no, we finally got to the point of the RPG where we used the power of friendship and the people we met along the way to kill God. What in the world? What is that doing here? This is very mysterious. Yes, a mystery that. Snap out of it, Elder. Brother, Mario's in trouble. That's what the Crystal Star is here to tell us. I just know it. What? Could it be? Yeah, you're right, Petuni. I can hear... Okay, if the rocks are trying to speak to you, it's telling us that Mario's fighting to save the world and he's in deep trouble. Oh, okay, I'm not gonna lie. If the Eldritch MacGuffins are whispering to you, I'd be very cautious. Like, we're lucky that this thing's on the right, but imagine if it was, it could very well be on the other side of things here. Mario. If you speak to the rock, it's fine. If the rock speaks back... If you speak to the rock, it's fine. If the rock speaks to you, it's pretty much. This Crystal Star has told you of your brave last stand. Maybe we can't do much to help you. We're thinking of you. All of our wishes are for you, for victory. Oh, yeah, feel it! Rock out the great Gonzalez! Rock! Listen to me, Gonzalez. Anyone who's beat me who is not allowed to lose. That's right, you, Star. Tell that shrimp that beat us to never give in. Fight! You know what? I'm not gonna lie. Of everyone here who legitimately any support will be taken, it would be fucking King K there. It would legitimately be King K. That man is a freaking homie. And yes, I use the word homie for that. Deus Ex Machina's power, activate in the form of the Mecha Sword. Is that a Power Rangers thing? Yeah, never give in. Yep, the whole believe in yourself fight. You may feel like it's rough, you may feel like the tides have shifted against you. But if you lose, the world will be plunged into darkness forever. Please don't give in. Vivian was her name, right? I'm a bit worried about that girl that was with Mario. I hope they're both okay. They'll be fine, all of you. Mario will never give up. Mario will stand true. I still remember how he took care of that monster who had cursed us. We must have faith in him. We must believe. That light will return to our world. Actually, I've never seen any Power Rangers or anything, so... I honestly... So is it like a sword or is it a robot? Mario, don't give up! Thump him! You can do it! Come on, you billish pumps! I can't bloomin' you! Oh wow, I can't do his fucking voice again. I mean, it was like probably like the worst British accent, but... I mean, no, like, I can't do it to say tonight. Admiral Bobby, show him what a real C-bomb's made out of might. You know what? After being sent up to, like, you know... I hope they all do okay. Fuck off! Fuck you! No, get Toodles out of here. Get Toodles the fuck out of here. She's bringing the move down. It's a sword on the robot. I haven't watched Power... It's... Oh, okay. Huh. Fear not, my dear Luigi's my finest pupil. I'm quite sure he'll prevail. Well, I worry nonetheless. I hope there's a future in which my little bulb can grow and prosper. Well then, I suppose all we can do is give a rousing cheer, eh? Yes, certainly. I'm quite sure you can hear us through the power of the crystal. Darn right, Dad! Go Gonzalez! You know, I would love it if they just did the one just dropped. You're damn right, just from the kid. I mean, there's no way they'd be able to sneak it past the censors or anything, or, you know, the writers. But, I mean, it'd be funny. Huh? Mario? Gonzalez? Not Luigi? Sorry, mate. Luigi is off doing another world-saving quest. You just missed him. We are assembled, Mir. Okay. Should challenge the final boss to a Mario Party game. Will watch her unalive herself out of rage. I mean, I don't think I've seen a Mario Party game that went pure on suicidal. I don't think it would have been that bad. Oh shit, the Crystal Star's up here. I mean, to be fair, I'm not thinking of, like, the final boss itself, but if you were to challenge, death to a game for your life, I think Mario Party might be the one to do it. I mean, sure, you could, like, action replay it to cheat, but I mean, he's not actually cheating. Oh, hey, frickin' Luigi's in there. Is that? Can you hear them, Mario? So many voices. Don't give up. Go, everyone. Do it, Shrimp. We love you. Go, bro. They're all sending us their wishes and positive energy. That's amazing. Everyone will lose to Luigi doing nothing but... Actually, you know what? Why don't we get Luigi here? What are these vile voices? Mario, look at that. We should get Luigi down here. He would win by doing nothing. What is this? Light. Oh. Oh. Okay, there's no way I can do that. People talking, not in this courtroom. Nah, I think they're in my court now. You gotta love Deus Ex Machina bullshit. That voice. Princess Peach. Mario, What? You wretched little girl, you disobey me! Mario, take the last of my power. Oh, that's actually a fun little thing. Only someone as killer as Mario in the past, then this would never have happened. What's this? I feel all full of energy. You know what? I think you might be right. You brat. Obey me, girl. Farewell, Mario. I believe in you. I don't know who said that. Ugh, very cunning, princess. But you will not undo me. Know me as your queen. I'm about to know you as a 5-foot gravestone. That could have been better. Mario, the time is now. We've almost got her. Enough. This ends now. So first things first, what we're going to end up doing is we're going to spend a turn setting up. We're going to swap out. Actually, no, we're not going to swap out. We are going to get the power shell up. Nope. Shell shield. Now's the time. Use gun. Don't mind if I do. Now, honestly, for final boss themes, I genuinely... Oh, of course. I need to get Gumbella to... Well, I need to swap out Gumbella next turn, but that is going to put a wrench in some things. Anyway, we are going to power lift. But no, I finally got the great... Yes, it only took me this entire playthrough. But no, I genuinely love this final boss theme. It's like the right moment of, like, you know, Latin choir chanting for what amounts to, like, you know, this room. And just, you know, hype, we're gonna beat the shit out of a demon. But, you know, any game that lets me shoot the, you know, otherworldly beings to win, it's got a vote in my book. Okay, that's enough. One hit. Yeah, so that lightning now... That lightning's now going to be a pest. So what I'm going to need to do now is... We're going to get the final tattle of the main game. That's the Shadow Queen. She's scary, but we gotta hold our ground. Max HP is 150, attack is 7, defense is 1. She used lightning and magic to attack and boost her own. It's fine, just attacking the unimportant assist character. You know what? That's... Once you endanger Mario, your partners are your meat shield. You need to live and die by them. I am not joking. Like, that shell shield is probably the only thing that's keeping me from burning into the life shrooms just yet. She uses lightning magic and boost her own attack and defense power. If she uses her breath on us, we could be poisoned or confused or lose power-ups. You live, they die. Yo, that's pretty much it. I need them to die in my place, as a glorious leader Mario is. But the worst is when she saves that energy for a big attack. That is gnarly. We do our best just to avoid it by hiding in the shadows of Vivian, I think. And boy, not only is her body scary, but I mean her hands are pretty mean as well. She has several attack patterns, so watch closely to see what's coming. Now Mario, let's do it. This is our final battle. Yeah, like, this is one... That's the thing. Wow, there's actually so much I can break down there. I mean, hands are scary no matter what. Genius students will work on her cuticles? I have no idea what cuticles are. I'm not gonna lie, I have no clue what that is. HP, FP, and star power are full. What? How is it that you can hurt me? MacGuffin's bitch. Now we're in business. Get ready for some pain. Fools. Well, gonna store up to 7 attack. Works for me. We are going to then Rally Wink. A little bit... That little bit that grows separating the nail from the flesh. Oh, that's what that is! Huh. I never knew that. Anyway, we're going to... Looks a little clear. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, I never knew what those were. I thought that was just a part of your nail. Anyway, we are going to multi-bounce, get rid of these hands. I messed up the input there. Now we're going to Spring Bounce. Just for more damage. Curve the nail, you rip off. Yeah, no, I got the picture. Curve the nail. Oh. Oh, they actually made that look really, really deadly. Or really painful. Gonna swap you out for Koops again. We need a Shell Shield. It's not gonna survive a couple of hits. Oh. Will I get... Now, that first bingo that you get at the start of the match, that's guaranteed no matter what for the Shine Sprites. I don't know if I'm gonna get a refill on my FP. Nope. Now, normally I would power boost, but I need to get rid of these extra attacks sooner rather than later. So that clears that. You do not know what you have done. No, I think I know what I've done. I think I'm just gonna beat the crap out of you some more. Oof. Huh. Surprised that didn't hit Mario. Of course, refresh... Yeah, no. No, we bring you back for this, and of course you refresh the Elder Demon. Okay, yeah, that's real sporting of you. Anyway, let's Rally Wink so we can get a boost up and more attack. So we are now going to use another Power Lift. At this point, I need, like, anything I can get. Whoa. anything I can get here, so I'm not going to be too picky on attack or defense. Perfect. 4-4 split. That's going to work out pretty well. And I think I am actually going to just spring jump the queen itself. Okay, I think the Shadow Queen's just fucking dead. Holy shit. I think she is actually just gonna bite it here. What's her attack? What's her HP left? No, okay. Not enough to, like, die outright, but enough just to chunk away most of her health there. I think this fight's in the bag. Ugh. No, it cannot be. How? Okay, yeah, take Umbella. Okay, that worked out surprisingly well. Again, they keep attacking the wrong person here. And you know what? I think I know how I'm going to potentially end this fight. Because this started with the Crystal Stars. Oh, what? How did I miss? Shit. I wanted to... Oh, I wanted to end it off with a Supernova. I really, really want to end it off with a Supernova. There's mist on the side of the field, that's why. Oh, shit. Okay, new change of plan. Swap it. Oh, shit. No, that was actually pretty bad. Okay, Bobber, you're out. And I am going to... Fire Drive. Still a miss. Okay, this is actually quite bad. RNG might actually ruin me. Oh, you know what? It might not. That saved us. That actually saved my plan here. Because Bobbery's excuse me. Bobbery's explosions, okay. Bobbery's explosions clear away mist. So my plan was just to use a regular old attack and just clear it away. But Basha beat in the audience again. I think she only gets that like once. But no, that actually came in clutch. 1, 2, 3. You know what? If I get one Star Shine or Shine Spray Bingo here. Oh, yeah, no, this thing. No, the Shadow Queen is fucking dead. Max stat, max everything, max audience. Try to do this charge up bullshit. There's only one way to end this. You see, if stars collide, I wouldn't be surprised if a supernova results of it is the result. So, yeah. All will fall. All will fall indeed. Ooh, that was actually close. Like I was... All that for a single jump. I have no idea how to verbalize that. And back into hell you go. You see, this is why you leave the demon summoning to me. I can put you down. Rotus couldn't. Impossible. Unthinkable. How could I? I cannot be beaten by lesser beings such as these. And I had just been reborn into this world. I cannot. I must not. I can't do like a deeper scream of pain. And thou shalt crumble to whence thou shalt return from, or something. So, Bedlam. How's it feel to have thousands of years of planning go down the poop? Go down the shitter. Weak boss. Game is unplayable. 0 out of 10. This boss... No! Let's get out of here, Marilyn! Gah! Hey, wait! Yo, keep... Princess Peach! Peach is totally okay. She's not even hurt. Ugh. Ew. Mario. So, it's all over then. Princess, your new throne room is ready. I'm so sorry, Mario. Who knew all this would happen? Well, since the Dark Demon Palace is now completely excavated, yeah, this is going to be a ton of research. Honestly, Peach, take the palace. I really don't care. I don't think anyone would either. I mean, maybe it's hurt yours. You got, possessed. Maybe you get the deed to it? Oh, it's totally okay, Peach. It was like, no big deal. Thank you, all of you. Ah, there you are, Mario. Oh, Frankly made it. Oh then, can you believe it? Can you believe those brutes came after me, an old Goomba? Well, I still made it here. I was so worried about you all. I was so worried about you all, you have no idea. By the looks of things, I guess we're in the clear, am I right? Crazy old man. You know what? This guy made it through the entire palace without Mario's help or any of the partners. Even if we cleared the way, he navigated spiked death traps to get here. And pathways that required a curse to get here. Frankly's a badass. Let's just get out of the way. Yes, I seem to be in one piece too. One Piece. So all is well. So without further ado, let's take a look at this. I found this on the way. This must be the treasure we heard rumors of in Rogueport. My theory was correct all these years. There really was a legendary treasure. We just kept walking. What are they going to do? Stop the elderly? No. You can't stop Frankly. Oh, Professor Frankly. No, don't bring me down now. It might be something great. And all's well that ends well. Okay, beat the shit out of Frankly for saying that. Now how about we all get out of this dank place? Let's go home, Mario. Back to everyone. Now, keep in mind, I made that boss look easy. Half of that was my broken-ass build. The other half was just about knowing how to survive. That boss, for a main game boss, is actually really hard. I would not be surprised on a first playthrough, the average person will lose a couple times to it. I am dead serious, that is actually a challenging boss fight. I went from dying countless upon countless upon countless times to being able to just clean house there. Okay? If you want to know how hard that boss fight was, it took me a year to beat it as a small, young, stupid kid. So, you're leaving then. Well, that's too bad. Having you around really did wonders for my research. When will I get Franklin's voice consistent? Professor, we'd never let you monopolize Mario. For your research, anyway. Using Pro Strats hasn't made pretty much. Besides, he said he could be your research assistant for next term. Yes, that is right, and I thank you, Goombella. Frankly, this kid helped save the world. I think tenure. I think this chick deserves tenure, let's be honest. Mario, even after you leave here, please don't forget about us, alright? And we, in return, will wish you find all the best in the future. Never give up, Mario. That's the most important thing I've learned from you. Thanks, Mario. Just promise me you'll think of me now and then, okay? Mario, thanks to you I found courage and inner strength. I don't know how to say this, but I think I like myself more since I've known you. It's like I've become a tiny bit more like my dad, you know? Takes internship away from Goombella. Didn't tattle on the world enough. I have tattled almost everything I could up to this point, with the exception of the pit. It's, so hard to put into words. My dear Mario, I'm ready to make my comeback in the theater now. I found so many things on this journey that only I can express on stage. With these new themes, I'm so ready for that wonderful spotlight again. Please do come see me once we've finished rehearsing, and bring Peach too, dear. Yo, Gonzalez! Oh, wait, I've gotta stop doing that. It's Mario, right? Well, you always been Gonzalez to me, man. Because I was born in the Glitz Pit, and Gonzalez is and always will be the world champ. So let's meet again, Gonzalez. I mean it, man. Ah, poor buddy. You know what? No. That Yoshi's the GOAT. Not Gonzalez. Mario, I feel like I've grown to love... yeah, never mind. Yeah, I'm sure think that you and Peach do make a nice couple. I'll never get my time traveling with you. So don't forget me either. That Yoshi is most certainly not a goat. No, not a goat. The goat. Difference in goats. I mean, now, to be fair, both Yoshis and goats will eat pretty much anything, so there's overlap there. I'd say he's like half goat. You know what I said. I know what you said. Well, oh boy, it was most agreeable that I had the chance to meet you. If not for you, then my dear little Scarlet would still be gazed down on a broken bomb. But now I'm off to sea again. I know Scarlet would have wanted it that way. Let's see each other again, Mario, and this time let it be on the high seas, oh boy. Well, it's time for us to part ways, my little cheese hunk, but I will not say farewell, because you're welcome here anytime. Since you're welcome, you should come anytime you please, sweetie. Now be careful, and until we meet again, adieu. And this would be the most colorful cast of Paper Mario characters that we've had ever since. We do not get any more good partners, we do not get any more memorable characters or memorable designs. Come anytime, not in public. Mario! Oh, there you are. Well, I'm actually surprised I made the trip. Then again, we do have warp pipes. Ah, we made it just in time. Take these with you. We brought them so you'd have something to eat on the boat. Yummy! These are very fresh mushrooms. You know, I have like 5 Ultra Shrooms and a shit ton of jam and jellies. Not including like the deluxe meal we have, but you know what? I appreciate it. Thank you, Petuni. Everyone. If not for all of you, then the world will fall into a horrible darkness. But your brave hearts strove for peace, and saved this world. I don't know how to thank you, but know that the entire world is in your debt. What? Nonsense! We're the ones who should be thanking you, princess! If you ever come to our little town, we'd all be puppets for the Shadow Queen and Grovis. The thoughts give me hives. Ah, look, your highness, I see the boat.
Oh, yeah.
See you, Toadsworth. We'll never see you again either. Seriously, of everyone in this picture right here, only Mario and Peach pop up ever again. Toadsworth stays a little while longer before he, like, disappears. It's honestly kind of sad. Oh, forgive my lateness, sir. I must have dozed off a bit, but please come aboard. I'll get you folks back at full steam. Take care, everyone. Farewell. Set a course for the Mushroom Kingdom. That's the last we'll ever see of them. They're all such lovely people, don't you think? I don't have too many good memories of Rogueport, what with all the kidnapping and all. After this game, all Toads were cursed to look the same. Yeah. Yeah, they were. But it really is a vibrant town full of love for life, isn't it? Mario, I was very frightened when they took me. But, well, Tech was really there for me and helped me get through it all. I knew that you'd come to help me as well. I always believe in that. Thank you, Mario. Maybe we shouldn't wander off by myself quite so often. Mario, look up there! Rogueport's positively shining. It's so beautiful. Tech was BF. Mario was the side piece. Oh. I mean, to be fair, Tech is... I want to say Tech is like A+ boyfriend material. In all honesty, he's kind of creepy. Now, don't let that shining beacon distract you from the fact that someone got shivved. Aww. They added another picture from all the partners from Thousand Year Door in there. Honestly, it's a nice little throwback. bum up from the first crew. That's actually a nice little bit of, it's nice. The Shiny Beacon was a nuke drop. Okay, if Rogueport got nuked, man. Okay, if there's one thing that always, like... You know what, maybe it's not the time or place, but I know Smash. When they added the Paper Mario stage, the only like soundtrack, like music from this game was like a 5-minute blip from Rogueport. Sorry, Luigi, leaves no survivor. Oh no, not Luigi. It's wild, bro. You had a pretty rough time of it, didn't you? Well, now that Peach's safe, I guess everything's okay. Really though, how amazing is it that you saved the world again? Again, bro! And they say it's been a little while since then. Are you ready for a new adventure? Yeah, you the man, bro. I wonder what everyone who traveled with you is up to. Oh. Huh, new ringtone. Whoa, what was that, bro? Was that your newfangled mail gadget? Remember, this released in 2004 where that was new. You put shrooms in the tea. Dear Mario, what's up? Goombella here. I'm still working with Professor Frankly. You beat the Shadow Queen, but there's tons of Rogueport lore we still don't get. So my research with the Professor goes on and on. The info I've gathered, we have lots of great lead outs, though. Honestly, this is not a bad cover. I've always been a sucker for, like, violin pieces. This is actually not a bad piece at all. I like this cover. Mario, like I always said, every myth contains a kernel of truth. Speaking of which, know what was in the chest that Professor Frankly recovered? Neither of them could read. Don't knock and believe me when I tell you. It's a secret. But I'll tell you next time I see you. They're all picture books. Oh god, that would suck. As part of my research, I did go back to many of the places we visited. I saw everyone we traveled with, too. Oh, they're doing a little medley of everything. Oh, that's nice. Koops is living peacefully in Petalburg with his dad and Koopy-Koo. And no one OD'd. Yeah, we truly did get the good ending. And Mario, guess what Koops wants to do now? Wants to become the mayor of Petalburg and live there in peace. Can you imagine? So it might just be perfect for him, come to think of it. So much more of an adult now when you left Rogueport. Still, I think Koopy-Koo pretty much has him wrapped around her little finger. Oh god. Luri's back on stage in a big way, and the crowds are totally ecstatic. He comes the mayor to start wars. No, I'd feel sorry or so concerned for, like, you know, Koops' kid. Because imagine having a grandparent and a parent who, you know, have gone, like, world-saving dragon-slaying quests. Like, just imagine trying to live up to that. I'd feel so sorry for them. Luri's back on stage in a big way, and the crowds are totally ecstatic. The play she's doing right now is the story of our adventure, yeah. It's called Paper Mario. I saw it twice. It was totally the best play ever. And somehow, Dupless is drawing the troupe as the actor. Who saw that coming? He's the one that ODs. Actually, yeah, no, I could see that happening. His transformational skills are serving him well, but it still kind of creeps me out. It really does. Still won't trust him, even though I love his character. Like, love-hate the character. Oh, and Little Gonzalez? Yeah, he's fighting solo in the Glitz Pit. So this is getting very close to a title match even. Isn't that just adorable? Oh yeah, he's calling himself the Great Gonzalez Jr. in the ring, by the way. Sort of silly, but kind of cute too, don't you think? Oh, and wait, I have to get this exactly right or he'll, like, get so mad at me. He said that he can totally take you in the ring now, so bring it. I guess he doesn't change. Isn't that too cute? Stealing my honor? I think not. You know what? I'll fight him in the ring. Vivian's gone back to hang out with her sisters. She wants to give them another chance. Okay, in all seriousness, Vivian is too good for her sisters. Vivian is legitimately too good for her sisters and should not have gone back to them. I am dead serious. Bedlam, that abusive piece of shit. No. Get the fuck out of there. And honestly, I even would put a lot of blame on Marilyn because she just let it happen. She just didn't say anything. So yeah, no, Vivian, get the hell out of there, girl. Come on, it's not worth it. Now that the Shadow Queen has been defeated, I don't think Bedlam's into evil. Bullshit, 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 bullshit. No, and Bedlam promised me that she'd never be mean to Vivian again. Bullshit. Go to line 2, see line 1, bullshit. Yep, I think the three sisters are gonna live pretty peacefully from now on. We should totally go visit her sometime. Yeah, no, honestly, Vivian should have just cut all ties. Like, for shit like that, come on, Vivian deserved better. Barbara goes out to sea every day on Cortez's ship. I think his soul is healed. I ran into him on Key on accident the other night, which was nice. He was happy, though. I thought he was gonna blow up on me there for a second. You know, I bet Scarlet is looking down on him and smiling right now. Oh, I almost forgot. Everyone on Key as well, and they say hello. Miss Mouse is still running the bad shop in Roadport, so she's happy. Comes over to Franklin's to visit. As usual, as soon as she sets foot outside the shop, she turns into the badge ninja. She said the other day that she had found some super rare badge, actually. That her globe-trotting, mystery-making, flirting little badge thief, huh? Here's the thing, she stole all the badges. The Paper Mario series doesn't have any badges anymore because Miss Mouse keeps stealing all of them. She robs back the badges and sells them again. I won't be surprised. Oh yeah. In my travels, I heard a rumor that Lord Crump and Grodus were both still alive. Guess that makes them pretty tenacious baddies, doesn't it, Mario? They've mellowed a lot, just like Belden has, and I don't expect more trouble. Plus, I hear Grodus is just ahead, which really cuts down on mischief-making. I know, it sounds like a decent sequel hook. One that'll never get explored. Speaking of miracle survivors, guess whose favorite calculator is still computing? Says he really wants to see you and Peach again. Surprised the base didn't get completely demolished. Well, I'm totally rambling at this point, so I guess I better wrap this up. I just want to say, even though things got tough, I'm grateful for our time together. And there's one thing that kind of weighed on me that I never got to express to you. See, well, maybe that's best kept a secret. So please say hi to Peach for me, okay? Till we meet again, your friend, Goombella. Hey, that's awesome, bro. Sounds like everyone's doing great over there. Yeah? Is someone here? Excuse me, sirs. Hello, Mario. Hello, Luigi. Please allow me to apologize for coming unannounced, but I was cleaning out the storeroom in the castle the other day, and I found something rather amazing. Yes, Toadsworth found a treasure map! I'm sure it'll lead to a real treasure this time. I just know it. So Mario, you'd love to look for treasures, isn't that right? The boat's waiting for you. Here we go again. Aw, they actually didn't put clothes on this. That's a nice touch. It really is. I wonder how they changed the credits, though. Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door. Really? Okay, okay, I hope they do something similar to what they did in the first game. You know what? They did. You see, in the OG game, we didn't get this, like, little stage roll call where, you know, the actors take a bow. Instead, what we ended up getting was a, like a little, silhouette walk by all the characters just in the background here. And you know what? This kind of gets me to a similar point. Of all the Paper Mario games, okay, just the Paper Mario games in general after this, Super Paper Mario, I think, definitely got, like, the heart of it all, but they didn't get, like, you know, it didn't have the head, it didn't have the brain, it didn't have the design or RPG stuff behind it. But it definitely got most of it right when it comes to, like, the feel. And the thing is, it's just night. The one thing that I miss the most, just about the series in general, unique locales, unique creatures, unique locations, with a battle system and a badge system that's so flexible. You don't see designs like this anymore. It's been 20 years and you don't see shit like this. There is so much creative potential here on tap that you can do with this, you know, that they can do with this franchise and series. But honestly, ever since, like, I'd say Super Paper Mario, it's just kind of hit the peak and gone downhill from there, and it's honestly very disappointing. I am so glad they peaked and gave up. And that's, like, the worst part of it. Because that's the thing, I don't think anything will ever, like, hit this. Like, there's too much beloved nostalgia for the Thousand Year Door, in general. Like, you're not going to be able to top it. But to have another game like this, where you have, you know, fun locales, unique party members, okay, that are actually unique, not an actual bomb, not some generic, you know, not some generic, like, pencil stuff, not just bullcrap papercraft. Genuine character design, genuine location design, and a half-decent story to go with it. And it's sad to see that they have the potential to do this, but because of generic marketing or anything else, they just dropped the ball. I am so glad that this game came out. Just because, again, this is the best Paper Mario game of the entire series. I will stay by that. And the fact that it's now easier for a lot of people to just play and see why the series picked up, or why it became so beloved before it just kind of shat in the bed and disappeared. I am glad that they released this, and hopefully people can see this game and just want more like it. And generally, I hope that this game sold well. I hope that this remastered sold well enough to tell the higher-ups, or the creative staff, or whatever, he finally went to the afterlife. Good on him. That, I hope it just finally gets them enough to at least say, hey, we want more. We want more games like this. I want another entry like this. I don't think it'll ever, like, catch because, again, I have too much personal nostalgia for the fucking General White. But no, I have too much nostalgia for this game. So, like, even if they were to make something, I don't think I could say would top it, but that's just, you know, me being biased. I would just like another attempt. Another attempt, whack at the bag to see this again. Or another game like this. But as a remake, this game's, like, aside from the sound design, does everything great. It's the Thousand Year Door updated, some good quality of life features. No more Grotus. They added just some good quality of life features. That's all that was needed and all that they need to do. Based on the work of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, original Nintendo GameCube version, development staff. Ha! Okay, they even remember, like, the badge color you had on. Development systems. Why the fuck is Bowser here? You know what? He's on the box. I'll give it to that. I'll give them that. But no, as a remake, It did everything it needed to do. And you know what? If you can't get the GameCube copy, this is honestly the next best thing. And even then, my complaints about it are so minor nitpicky, the average person won't see the difference. I am genuinely pleased with this, and as someone, like, the original's easily it's one of my favorite RPGs of all time. Easily, I want to say, top 20 games. It does what it needs to do. I'm glad this came out, and I hope that we see more games like this. Now, that's the main game. At some point, I am actually going to be doing the post-game, but that won't be for probably another stream. Corporate wants you to spot the difference. They're the same picture. So with that, I think I'm going to wrap this up for the night. Honestly, what can I say? This that I didn't say in the end credits. I am very appreciative that this game came out. I didn't think they would ever do a remake. And this game, since the original was so hard, until this game version came out, the only way you could get a copy was to buy a GameCube version, which I think at this point still goes for about $120. This was a game that originally made me want to get a GameCube, and the fact that it now finally got a remake, I'm very happy with it. I want to thank everyone who came through this playthrough with me for the time being, and just got to experience it again. I didn't quite mean to snap it in half with Danger Mario, but it was nice to try that playthrough for a change. This is UFO Abduction, and you know where to find me if you want to see more playthroughs like this. My next major project, tonally it's going to be a lot different, but you'll see when I play it. But until then, ciao.